First of all, Gavin needs to update his avatar. Jesus Christ.
It's a baby.
That's an old-ass picture of Gavin.
Zoom into that.
Just review it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Make him glow like an angel.
There he is.
Hey guys, before we get into the episode, I just want to say that this one is very visual heavy, so if you are listening to the audio version, you might want to hop on over to YouTube and check it out. It's towards the end of the episode. Well, it's our main bit. It is really funny and we had a lot of fun, so go check that out if you are listening to the audio version. Anyway, let's get on with the episode.
Okay, we're
This is the way he always does it.
Say what you had to do.
I can't say it because I'll have to cut it.
Man.
Passive aggressive rolling starts.
Yeah, I'm just trying to limit the amount of editing I've got to do.
Yeah,
That episode is, I think, nearly done. I think the Mystery Booster 2 one. I'm pretty sure. Like I saw. Actually, I mean, this is kind of. It's not really spoilers, but like the way that Dane has edited the cards inside of each of the pack is really, really good. It's like, fuck, what's it like? Like, can you like? Jake, what's like a good parallel to it? It's like like the prizes from old game shows, like from ages ago, where they like kind of appear on like a
generation game.
Yeah, like the generation game, exactly like that. Yeah. And they sort of slowly come across as we read them out. It must take ages to do. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Here's what you could have had.
Just some like classic Kevin McLeod.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great.
Does Mr. Chip show up?
Oh man, we should try and get him in there. Oh,
just do catchphrase. I'm also pretty sure this is not the first time Mr. Chip's catchphrase has been mentioned on this podcast.
He's iconic.
I'm pretty sure we've mentioned
catchphrase
and like Mr. Chip's being a weirdo.
Mr. Chip's secret lair.
Why is his name Mr. Chips? That's one thing that I don't. Oh, Mr. Chip's secret lair. Now we're talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I want 80s British like TV game shows, like variety shows, secret lair. Would sell probably tens of units.
I was literally about to say it would do god awfully, but
I would argue that would sell less than Doctor Who did in America. But yeah,
well, it depends.
That's true. Yeah, you'd have like 4 buyers amongst us, so there would be that.
I'd 100% bully. I'd 100% buy a bully card.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. Doesn't matter what it does.
It's just 4 bully cards and they're all just different versions of like Fling. I'd 100% buy that.
That'd be so good.
So he was repurposed from the original US version of the program. So there is a US version of catchphrase.
Okay, we've doubled our audience size. That's great.
He was called Herbie in that. So
Herbie.
What? Yeah, why?
There's no real description as to why he's called Mr. Chips.
I thought you were talking about Bully for a second from Bullseye, and then I was like, "There's no way they have Bullseye in the US."
No,
right?
Yeah, that does not translate.
I feel like darts and professional darts is one of those things that Americans look at us for and go, "Are you guys okay?" Like,
yeah,
I feel like they understand football, soccer, but like darts is like the one they will never ever get on board with.
And then have you guys seen the American reboot of Red Dwarf?
No.
You've mentioned this again. This is the second time this has been mentioned on this podcast.
It's the callback episode. It's so bad. I won't.
How many episodes did they do before they decided that it was a terrible idea?
It's just one. I think
it's the pilot.
Wow,
it's the same as the American IT Crowd pilot with John McHale.
It is literally that because
bad.
they missed the plot. They missed the point because like the main character of both of those is supposed to be like a kind of slobby guy, and they got like this chisel-jawed, like handsome dude to take and it just.
John McHale's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, he plays Chris O'Donnell's character in IT Crowd. It does not work because he's like American Saki and not just like beaten down Irish Saki. I'm a trodden IT support specialist just doesn't translate as well. It's the same as the American In-Betweeners pilot. If you want that is painful.
God.
It's so painful.
I think I've
the
seen
recasting of Jay was like.
It doesn't work because over here we don't have jocks. So like the whole point is like these nerds can kind of be a bit like outspoken and a bit weird and abrasive because they're not getting the crap kicked out of them.
Yeah.
Whereas in the US, high schools have jocks. So like as soon a Jay would just get the shit kicked out of him on like a constant basis. So it doesn't work.
I'm trying to figure out what the UK parallel to jocks is. I don't think there is one.
It's just football. It's just football kids.
People.
Yeah. Rugby lads.
But like
Rugby
they
lads.
it doesn't translate the same.
There's always one, isn't there? And anyway, speaking of translating, welcome to episode 25 of Magic Castle's podcast.
Smooth.
Hell yeah. A Magic the Gathering podcast. I don't know why that's become my catchphrase, but it has. Speaking of catchphrases, hey.
It's a good catchphrase.
Thank you. I'm Tom, aka Fiend with an X. This is Adam, aka Adam GCB with GC and a B. Hello, Adam.
Hello. Don't know.
And
why.
these are our two wonderful guests today. We have Sam and Jake from Manasplaining. Hello, gents. How are you?
Hello. We're okay. Or I'm okay. Sorry,
Hey.
Jake, I'm speaking for you there.
No, speak for both of us. We are Manasplaining.
Yes. Tell us who you are and where you found, what you do,
Jay, you go first.
and why you're here.
I don't know why I'm here. I ask myself that every day. Manasplaining. We've never prepared like shill things. I could read you from our pitch deck, like word for word. But essentially, Magic's well scary, and we were super casual. We were having way more fun than how it seemed people playing MTG were when they play together. And so we decided to start filming it. And here we are. And now people think we know about Magic.
And we
that's the
don't.
trap.
And they are so wrong. Like, look at our comments. I'm like, every single one of our videos has at least, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 misplays in it, like kind of thing. And we're proud of that, I will say.
Someone called me a cheater the other day, and that stung. That one stung.
The thing is,
Potentially.
you look at game nights, things like that, and there's misplays all over the place. So,
Like,
Yeah,
I think
that's never gonna be perfect.
we don't really. I don't think that we, or personally speaking, I don't really mind. Like, we're having a we're just having a really good time. Like, genuinely, like when we're playing, we're sat there. Like, you guys have been in the show. Like, we genuinely are just there to have like a good time. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of the people who are commenting probably expect a degree of fewer misplays, I guess, is probably a good way of putting it. And unfortunately, we do not bring that. So.
I think the one thing a lot of people don't realize is a lot of these big gameplay channels have a judge sat just off camera, and anytime somebody misses a trigger or plays something wrong, they jump in and they're like, no, that's not how it works. So, and they cut around it.
We've got one, but they're just really bad.
Yeah, they're just drunk the whole time.
There you go.
I think like the way I know that this is how you, because I've spoken to you guys about it. The way that you position shows like this is the person watching should feel like they are just sat there watching the pod, right? And they should feel like the energy is what draws them in, not necessarily like 100% accurate gameplay, which you're never going to get ever. I don't think I've ever played a single game of like a long game of Commander that has not had some weird like, oh, I'm taking that back, I'm doing this out of order, I'm shortcutting this. Like it happens, but you follow along for the energy, and that's what keeps people viewing and coming back.
Yeah, I realize if anyone hasn't seen our stuff, we generally just do Commander gameplay. We started about, Jake, when did we start? Like June, July last year?
Mid-June.
Something like that. And we just started putting like episodes together. Again, just like trying to figure out if like it was a good, like, because we thought our energy was fun and it was bright and exciting. And we kind of just put the stuff, I think when we first started, we were kind of just like, let's put some episodes together, then we'll upload them, and we're not going to look at this as like a long-term thing or anything. We're just going to be like, let's just throw some stuff at the wall and see what sticks. And we had a really good time doing it and have continued. And I think the community has probably been our favorite, or my favorite part of it anyway, like meeting people like you guys and everyone else at like Command Fest and other events and stuff like that. That's been like one of my favorite parts of it. And so there's a real incentive, I think, there for me anyway, to keep on making stuff like that, because it's cool. It's a community you want to be part of, I think, anyway.
Yeah.
We had a great moment.
So when did you guys actually start playing? What set? What was the first set? That's usually
Phyrexia All Will Be One was when I got into it, and I was a little bit behind everybody.
I was New Capenna, so I think that was the set before that. Yeah,
That was when I got back into it.
That was when I got into it for the first time.
I got a Kamigawa box. That was before New Capenna, right? That was the set before.
oh God,
I think it was. It was Kamigawa then.
Yeah.
We haven't been playing long at all, as the comments will tell you. We do. I think actually the reason that I got into it was I'm a massive Hearthstone fan. Like I love Hearthstone. And I was talking to a good friend of mine, Johnny Four, and he was basically like, I was like, I wish that I could play Hearthstone physically because like I love the game. I just don't. And he was like, "Be able to play Magic the Gathering," and I was like,
"Did he open his coat up?" And he was like, "Check this out, kid. I got something for you here."
He gave me, exactly. He had like 8 like commander decks lining his coat. Johnny basically taught me how to play, and then I think that one of the first things I said was, "Jake is going to love this game," and I think it took about a month for me to get Jake on board, and then I think Jake is probably more into it than everyone in our play group combined. So that kind of worked out.
Yeah, I got really, really into it. Like, I think they gave me the Chaos Incarnate Precon, which I loved. I think I won my first game, which was, or it was like neck and neck. But then you gave me some D&D packs as well, and I pulled Treasure Vault, and then like from that point on, seeing like the value and like the rarity system, I was like, how have I never heard of this before? This is amazing. And then found EDH Rec, went crazy, started like piecing together decks, and I did it really wrong because like I couldn't find anything about color identity based on your commanders. I just thought it was just like whatever. But it's like one of those rules. Again, this is the hard bit about being casual, right? But you just don't know. There's so many rules, and a lot of it's like secondhand to people who've played a long time. But if you're brand new, you're just like,
like, we say it all the time. It's a language, right? Yeah, like it's once you know the kind of foundational parts of it, and then you build up from there. But yeah, it's 100% like I always have issues when I play with my wife or like people who are slightly new, because it's like you have to reduce how efficient you are in like shortcutting, or like, oh, I'm doing this, and like, whoa, why are you doing that? And I'm like, oh, don't worry. Or, I'll play like just something that is a stepping stone to a bigger play, and they're just like, that's a massive I'm like, no, you need to like, everything needs to come down like about 5 notches. So yeah, I'm very, very empathetic to like new players and casual players, because it is a lot.
And there's like an element that you need to also balance, not being too verbose as well, right? Like, I think the first game, I'll be honest, I think every single time I teach anyone to play the game, I don't even mention that there's a second main phase, mainly because I'm just like, it's just like, I get why it's incredibly useful. Like, don't get me wrong, but like when you're first like learning, you're like, here's a main phase, here's your combat phase, and here's another main phase. Like, people are like, oh, like, but it's quite nice. Like, once you've played through that first game, and you're like, hey, so if you wanted to do this, there is a second phase, like kind of thing. And people are like, oh, that's cool.
I'm pretty sure, I might be talking out my arse, I'm pretty sure the way that I learnt Magic was how I feel like everyone learnt Magic in like 2012 to 2015, which was Duels of the Planeswalkers on Xbox and PlayStation. It was basically like a self-contained, it was Hearthstone. Like, it was like Magic for Hearthstone. Arena now, obviously, but
sure.
It was this like self-contained thing. Like, you only had the cards that were in that game.
Yeah.
And I think the first time you play that, it skips over the second main phase completely. And then like your second or third game is like, oh yeah, by the way, if you want to cast spells now, you can.
Yeah.
So yeah, the like my wife still plays with the reminder phase cards, because she's like, I don't want to remember this. Like, she just has them in front of her when she plays.
They're really useful. They're really useful.
That is a better way of learning it than making up the rules as an 11-year-old and everybody just agreeing with you.
Pokemon trading card game.
That's how I learned Pokemon TCG. Learned Pokemon TCG.
I did not know the rules of Pokemon until the Game Boy game. Like, the Game Boy game was what taught me the rules for Pokemon TCG. And then I was like, this game's actually not very fun or very good at all.
My rules are better. Warren at the moment. Don't bring that up. there's a big
What?
TCG war happening and we're not part of it, so we need to.
Oh, is this
not-
the Pokemon Locana, guys?
No, it's Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh. I'm seeing
which is
like...
cooler?
Because obviously, like, Pokemon's going through the scalper phase at the moment because there's a new set.
Yeah.
And then it's just like... it's very Xbox PlayStation where they're showing like Pokemon sold out and then just shelves and shelves and shelves of Locana and being like, lol, your game. So
It was some Yu-Gi-Oh. No, was it? Yeah, some Yu-Gi-Oh player saying... No, maybe it was Pokemon. One of them saying that the other game wasn't very complex. And then they fired back and... Yeah, it's a whole thing. Let's not mention it because we don't want to be... Shall we...
we just instigate wars that aren't on our turf. That's great.
Engagement.
I saw an image on Twitter, and it was because I accidentally opened Twitter, and it was it's like a meme image where there's two kids fighting, and all these are around it like cheering, and it was like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, then like Magic, One Piece card fight around the edge, like cheering them on. Shall we do the welcome back and all that stuff, and press the buttons?
If you've watched this long and you haven't liked or subscribed, like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, press the buttons.
Please come back.
Yes, please do. Press the
Positive
buttons.
engagement.
Press positive.
Helpful.
Leave a comment. Leave a review. Spotify. Is there anything else? Subscribe. We said all the words. Press the bell if you want. I don't know. I'm not your mom. Do
That'd
what
be
you
great.
want. Anyway, should we roll into the upkeep?
Yeah. Sam, Jake, what have you guys been doing? This is your chance to plug videos.
So, what we've been doing, we've been focused pretty heavily on Ether Drift or Aether Drift. I still don't know how to pronounce it.
The Americans say ether. I'm pretty sure.
Not
But,
not all of them. Gavin says Aether.
then that's okay.
I noticed that. I noticed all of the Americans have been saying Ether, but I watched the Commander at Home, and Gavin says Aether. So
I've been saying ether, and then I tried to correct myself and say ether to sound more American.
I like Ether. I don't know why, but I keep on going with Ether. But we've been working on we just released an Ether Drift episode a couple of weeks back, which is really, really exciting. And we have another Ether Drift episode that we're currently working on, which I'm really excited about, and also another episode which I believe has been spoiled now from last episode, which is good. Well, I don't know if you did.
We hid it.
Oh, you hit
Tom.
it.
Tom did a fantastic job saying Adam fucked up. And hid it.
Okay, in that case,
yeah.
I won't say anything more about that.
I'm
one.
pretty sure people know it. Like there is another episode with us on it, but we don't know the content, don't know the theme.
It's great. It's going to be great.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I think that's basically it. Like, I don't know, it's a cool, interesting episode. If you like Commander gameplay, then you should go check it out. Jake, where can you find us? What's our YouTube? Have I gone?
Manasplaining MTG.
MTG.
We'll
that's
put
it. Okay.
any links in the show notes, and then we'll put. If you're on YouTube, there'll be cards in the top right for the episodes as well.
And if
I remember to do it.
And if you go searching for us, don't search for Manasplaining because it will automatically correct to Mansplaining,
Yep.
and then you will get
Every
How do you
time.
find us?
Every time.
It was
It's
our
always
fault.
like, did you mean?
It's got better lately. You're higher up in the search results, I will say.
Yeah. We'll get there.
You're gonna
one day.
You're gonna end mansplaining forever. That's
Finally.
What you shouldn't do is name your entire brand after an actual Magic Castle in LA, which is what we've done. And so now every time you look up the Magic Castles, it will take you to, it'll be like, did you mean the Magic Castle? And then show you just like backstage magicians at this like bar in LA. Yeah.
I also found there's a band called the Magic Castles on.
I found
Discord.
that out as well. So, yep, there's also a band called the Magic Castles who are also based out of LA, I think.
Wow.
Are they good? Are they good? You like them?
No comment.
I haven't listened to them.
Okay.
I'll check them out after this episode, and I'll maybe I'll put some of their music in the background.
Link in the description.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking about branding.
Yeah.
Tom, what have you been up to?
I've not been up to a lot. I have played a little bit with General Crete, who I upgraded. Who was talking about upgrading last episode. It's kind of scary still. I don't know how I feel about it. It's still pretty powerful. But yeah, I've got a few more cards coming for that.
Do you want it to be less powerful?
I wanted it to be not less powerful, but less scary, less intimidating than Krenko, I think, was the intention.
I had to look him up.
So General Crete is, I think she's red and 2. She's a 2/3, I want to say. It's whenever you attack, you make a 1/1 goblin, and then whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you deal 1 damage to everyone.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, so it's Impact Tremors and one of the other goblins. It's a bit like the old Krenko Tin Street. Yeah, but we had this talk last episode where Krenko Mob Boss is one of those commanders where if you untap with it, you basically win the game. So I never got to untap with it, and it's very not fun. So I wanted to mix it up, and also I wanted to make change up the commander and make it a bit fresh.
Krenko has been a problem since he was out in like 2013.
Yeah,
it's only got more and more powerful because to keep running goblins. So.
Yeah, he was the goblin commander.
Yeah,
like there was no point playing anyone else. But yeah, it feels good. Managed to get rid of some cards, like I said before, that were very Krenko adjacent. Yeah, that's good. I've also been playing Zimone, the Dustmon one. I love that deck. It's incredible. I don't know why I didn't play it sooner. The Manifest Dread one. It's so good. So much fun. I actually took cards out of my Cadena deck to put in it, so I need to replace them. I know.
How
Cadena's
dare
so
you?
slow, though. This is just
shit.
So, and speaking of those 2 decks, you might be seeing them soon. Spoilers for something coming later in the year, I guess. Yeah, that's been me as far as Magic. I opened a Aether Drift bundle, but I think I'll wait for you to talk about that, Adam, before we get too deep into it. Do you want me to pass over to you now? What have you been up to?
Sure. So I'm literally frantically searching to see if these games are live, and I can't tell if they are or not. So I apologize if I'm spoiling anything, but you should probably still watch them anyway. So on.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were on somewhere, weren't you?
We did a record.
Yeah,
last weekend. I can't even remember.
Because I couldn't make it.
You couldn't make it. Yeah, so I played with Towns, Luke from Shower Gang, and Woody from Kitchen Table Games. It was Woody's record session. I played Cap and Kona for the first time. Cap is insane.
It's gross. It's so good.
I literally couldn't believe what I was able to do. So my Cap list is a Sunforger build. So I've actually equipped Sunforger to Cap, and I just sit there and just wait until anyone tries to do anything, and then unattach Sunforger, go find a red or white instant sorcery, cost 4 or less, and just mess up people's game plans. What I didn't realize was just the threat of activating Sunforger is enough to just stop people doing things. Because it's I'm not going to do like I'm not going to swing at you because, and everyone had my list. Everyone was like, Adam has Deflecting Palm. Adam has all these things. So it was quite interesting to see people responding to it in that way and not usually the way that Cap is built, which is quite Voltron-y.
Mm-hmm. That's mine.
And then that game was weird because Woody is on Assassin Typal Queen Marchesa. Luke is on Warhammer. People don't hate me. The Teamer face guy from the Warhammer decks. That or the backup one, I don't know. It was a full art Warhammer card. That was Teamer. That's all I remember.
Full art Warhammer card.
It was one of the counter guys. I don't know. It wasn't full art. It might have been full art. I can't remember.
Great facts.
Yeah, it was a guy. He had spikes for hands and put counters on things. That's what I remember. Swarmy thing. It might have even been Swarmlord.
Oh, no. Yeah, Swarmlord. That's not a guy. That's that's an alien. Come on.
Yeah, they're all guys.
It's like a dinosaur.
You say spiky Warhammer guy. I'm thinking Chaos. I'm not thinking...
It was Swarmlord.
Sure, yeah, Swarmlord.
And then Towns was on Lord of Pain, the Rakdos Dustborn guy.
Yeah.
On turn 3, Luke lost half his life because he got hit with the assassin that deals... When it does combat damage, you lose half your life. And that was the state of the game. Was just it was so quick and so fast and painful. I killed Luke by having Cap throw winged boots at him. So Luke died because I threw a pair of shoes at him, which was quite funny. And then I think I couldn't beat Lord of Pain, but that's fine. And then game 2, I played Kona. Towns played Hansi. Yeah, Hensi.
The box.
Hensi players are. We talk about Hensi players in a minute. Luke was on the.
Oh, I like this game. Come on, what was it?
Jurassic Park. It was Jurassic Park Dinosaur where you discard cards. You put counters on it for the ones you discard.
The raptor.
Like the types. Yeah, it was like Odric, but a dinosaur, basically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's a good commander.
I can't remember what it's called. Something raptor.
And then, what was Woody on? I can't remember. I should have written this down. Why didn't I write this down? It's been a year and I still don't write these down. I remembered earlier. I can't remember. But yeah, Woody was on something as well.
Indoraptor.
Indoraptor.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Bloodthirst one.
Yeah. What was in? No, it's gonna. Someone else is gonna be talking, and I'm just gonna shout out a random commander that Woody was playing.
Anyway,
I'm ready for it.
Unless it was important.
No, Kona is interesting. So Kona is the 4-mana 4/4 with you tap it. It has survivor. So on the main phase, if it's tapped, you can put a permanent with any mana cost or anything onto the battlefield.
It's Indominus Rex that I meant. Sorry, that's the one.
Yeah, a dinosaur.
Yeah, carry on. I'm just doing it for the audio listeners.
Kona, you want like this weird balance of things that can tap Kona out of combat. So it runs a lot of like the like tap an untapped creature and this, add 1 mana of any color, and then just big stuff. The issue with this game was Towns played an Atali, and that took my Regal Force, and I had basically just guys that could tap and a Gaulter, and that was it. So it was like play Gaulter Primal Stampede, or the one that puts things onto the battlefield. It was like put a free Gaulter out and put nothing else out. Oh. And then and it was like a weird, it was really inconsistent. So I need to like tweak the list. This is the Kona list that I wanted to be my CDH deck. And then they banned Mana Crypt, and it made it really shit because Mana Crypt is like, Mana Crypt fuels Kona on turn 1. You just go like Forest, Mana Crypt, Kona, and you attack next turn and you just dump your entire hand of stuff. But so I need to maybe revisit it, or, we'll talk about it in a bit. Pray that Mana Crypt gets unbanned. So that was me. And then Secret Lairs happened. I bought some of them. I didn't buy all of them.
Yeah, same.
This was like a really uninspiring Secret Lair.
I agree.
Yeah, I didn't buy. I bought the bundle that didn't have the vehicles in it, or the Miku stuff. There was like a bundle that was kind of like the things that I wanted, and then one I didn't want. But I'm a sucker and needed to get to 150 so I could get the Soul Ring. Which I don't even like that much. But I was like, oh yeah, free Soul Ring.
You gotta have it.
Yeah, so
that's how they get you.
The Miku ones I usually get, I typically really have liked the Miku ones in the past, but I skipped this one because I just wasn't that excited about the cards themselves. I can't exactly remember what they were, but I don't remember any of them like standing out as like,
the Swan Song's nice. The Swan Song's nice, and I think the bonus card's a Snapcaster.
Yeah,
right?
It had the Snapcaster, but like I think that was if I'm not mistaken, I think that was like one of the bonus cards as well from one of the other Secret Lairs as well. Like there was a Miku Snapcaster Mage, and I was like, I would like
really
that.
Rare. Yeah. It was a rare bonus card, which sucks. Unless they're putting it in this one, which would be great. But
speaking of, I didn't realize that I got the rare Marvel one. What was it?
Abundant Groot.
Abundant Groot. Yeah, I didn't realize. Like, and then
wait, what?
I managed to unpack it, and I went. I can't remember how I found out, but I think I was watching a video, and someone was like, "Oh my god, I just got the Abundant Groot," and I was like, "I have that." I was like, I didn't think that was any good. It's like, and then I looked it up, and then I was like, I asked Jake, and I was like, Jake, did you get an Abundant Groot? He was like, no. He was like, I wish. I was like,
so that just replaces the secret card.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize. I was
there's one on eBay for 280 quid.
It's not mine. But
so yeah, I assume the Snapcaster was like that in the Miku.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'd be more excited for the Snapcaster than I think the Abundant Groot, personally speaking. It's just me.
That's fair.
I mean, so I got the Miku one.
Wait,
and I got the vehicles one.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. You got the Miku one. Okay, I thought
Oh,
you
no, I
meant you
didn't
got the
get
Miku.
Snapcaster.
I thought you got the
No,
Miku
no,
Snapcaster. I was like,
no.
hold on a second.
I got the Miku Secretler and the vehicles one because I think it's really cute, and I played them all in Grease Fang.
Oh yeah.
And the Jesper one is incredible, so I had to get that because he's an incredible artist. And I also got the other artist. I can't remember his name. It was really cute. It had the solemn
Luke something.
I just like the art. It was really cute. So I was like,
yeah, I got that one as well.
Yeah, so yeah, thankfully I got the Sol Ring, so because I had to get,
Jake,
I had to get 4.
Jake, did you get the Jesper one? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. His art's so good. It's just you can't. That Llanowar Elves is immediately my favourite one. It's so good.
Yeah.
The callbacks
really,
in that
Also,
set are
deflecting
so good.
swat. Deflecting swat for like a tenner. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Did you see about the art on that deflecting swat? Like the background is all other cards that he's drawn the art for.
No way.
Oh,
So
cool.
there's like 30 or so little references in the background of that picture. That's all cards that he did the art for, which is really cool. And the Llanowar Elves
did he do
is
Colossal Dreadmore?
Yeah, it's in the background.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's like
cool.
lying on the ground, like behind him. It's really, really funny.
yeah.
that's so
And
sick.
also the Llanowar Elves is the first Llanowar Elf art.
Yeah,
but with
it's
the
got the
goggles,
goggles.
like the
Yeah.
weird like brain head. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, super.
And then my Averdrift stuff showed up, and I don't think I've ever opened a Magic set and just felt nothing. It was weird. Like I don't know. Like so, I didn't buy a box. I just bought a bundle, and I bought the 2 commander decks. I've got a first place? What's it called? The special, the collector's bundle.
Oh yeah,
starting line?
the first starting one.
Where
Yeah,
I've got one of
yeah.
those coming because I'm a sucker. And yeah, I opened up the packs and I was just like, I don't like when everything's just like cars. I was just like, there was just nothing that was like grabbing me. I'm not trying to be like a magic boomer, I promise. And if you do enjoy this set, like all the power to you. But I was just like, it was all kind of just like I was just glazed over. Just like flipping through cards going, what's the rare? But
I had the exact opposite experience. I got
good.
this is one of the first. I know. It was one of the first sets that I bought a collector box for because I was like, to be honest with you, I really, really wanted some of the yellow foils. I'm not going to call them piss foils on the show, but like
You're allowed to call them piss foils.
you have to call them piss foils.
Fine.
It's part
I
of
was
our
like,
branding.
Yeah, what are the yellow foils? I don't know those.
piss boy. Oh yeah, the piss boys. You've even got the little bottle to match, Adam.
Yeah, it's like piss bottle. It's just hot, steaming piss.
I was really excited for it. I was like, I love the yellow border, and it was like one of those things where I remember seeing like the screenshots of it and like the leaks beforehand, and everyone was like, "Oh, these look bad," like kind of thing. And I was like, I disagree. I was like, I think these look great. I was also really excited about the art on the which one? I mean, I've got a couple here. These ones, you know, like the like
Bedrock ones. I love them.
Oh, they're so cool. I
They are
just
really good.
absolutely loved them. So I was a big fan. I opened all of them and just had a really, really good time with them. So I would say, the opposite experience. My piss foil was a Monument to Endurance.
Oh,
That's one of Tom's cards.
Oh, nice.
Tom wants
Yeah, I
one.
want that.
That was I've got a few of them, so I can I've got a couple spare for sure. I actually put it in my Hashaton deck, which I played a few days ago, Jake? Yeah, it was a Saturday. No, Friday. Yeah. So next episode that comes out after this is going to have my Hashton thing in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And my
Yeah.
Redshift. Oh, what a card.
Yeah, Redshift was like the thing that I was drawn to initially.
What
And then
a card.
I didn't bring myself to build it.
Yeah,
I
great time
did,
building
and
it.
it was.
Yeah.
I had so much fun.
Well, it was basically between that and then I got the Animar Secret Lair from the festival in the box. I was like, okay, I'll build Animar. So I was like, I can't build 2 red-green X commanders in like back to back. And I've already got like
I felt like that
I'm
'cause I had
good
the
for
Dismantle
red-green
Wolverine.
commanders as well. So
I don't have any.
Oh,
I was going to do the mono blue guy because I'm the mono blue guy, but I just got so tired. I was kind of bored of just thinking about playing it wasn't exciting me, so I kind of ditched that one. But I think I might do the robot, the Azorius robot, the artifact.
Oh yeah,
Mendicant.
Yeah. So we had someone
Very good
else on our show. Rose played it, and that was really when that goes, it really goes.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun, and it's got the speed.
You can clone your soul rings. It's crazy.
Yeah.
This is how like unseriously I took Azorius when we were so when we last episode we did like our favorite cards. I didn't even look at the blue-white Gear Hulk, which is easily the most busted one out of that entire set.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
So
It probably bounces something and draws you a card and gains you 2 life. Like, I was like, I don't care. This isn't, but it's actually insane.
It's perfect for Jake's Blink deck, which it continues to be the most complicated deck, which simultaneously seems to do everything and yet yields
So bad.
nothing.
Yeah, Blink does that.
I won with it once by accident. Like,
Yeah, Blink does that.
Those are the best decks.
I'm thinking about building the one everyone's obsessed with. I thought Hashaton, it feels like the friendship with the Hashaton is over, and now it's all about Ketramuse or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah,
Ketramose.
I opened one of those. Again, I was just like, and then put it away, but that's
Yeah, it's worth a lot of money. It's like £40 at the moment.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think it's going to see standard because it's just a beta in constructed. So
I was looking at that, but now I've seen the price tag. Maybe not, unless I get it in my collector's bundle. So
yeah, that's the other thing. I got my collector's bundle showing up. So
I
we'll see.
wasn't going to buy a bundle, but I was at my LGS playing Beyblade, and it was pre-release weekend, and I felt bad about not buying any Magic stuff, so I bought a bundle there. And yeah, I mean, I got a few cards for Leo, which was nice, so I might bust Leonardo da Vinci out again sometime because he's got some new cards
Nice.
to ride around in. But yeah, I ordered a few.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Leonardo da Vinci card deck.
I ordered a few little bits for my goblins actually because there's a lot of good goblin stuff in this set, which is So maybe I'll get another box.
We get into news because there's a lot actually.
Oh god, that wasn't news, was it?
No, that was only
I thought
Upkeep.
it was. Jesus.
Let's talk about news. Let's talk about we did. So me and Tom last episode did this. There was like a massive article about like where to play Aether Drift, and this article had like 10 promos, like secret Lair promos, just hidden in it. So we reviewed those, went through them, and then that episode went live, and then they dropped this, which is even more promos and kind of secret Lair stuff for the RCQs for spring.
You've missed one out. There was one last episode as well.
Was there? Which one was last episode?
There was another bunch of promos last episode. Pretty sure.
Was it these ones?
Episodes. No.
Oh, you have to show me the link.
There was the D&D ones,
We did those.
and then before that there was another lot.
Oh, yeah. It was D&D, and then there was the Aether Drift ones, and now it's these ones.
And now there's these. Like they've got too many promos, and they're just like
Yeah,
crazy.
it's insane. So there's this insanely sick
so
Prosperous
cool.
Innkeeper that's coming out as an RCQ Prona, which is really, really cool. I believe one of these will be foiled, question mark. Yes. No. Yes. The issue with these articles is they show you the cards and then they talk about them. And I go, oh, this is really nice. And then I don't read this.
Orna Shaman is promo if you're a winner.
Yeah. So Fawn Shaman's the top 8. And then the Prosperous Innkeeper everyone gets. I believe they are all non-foil. Yeah.
The Fauna Shaman is also the first sewn or stitched magic card. It's like it's yeah. I don't know what kind
The
of
art is
stitching it is.
stitched and they've taken a picture of it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a needlework, I guess.
They did that for
cool.
Kaldheim. So if you look at Kaldheim, some of the sagas, the artwork on the left-hand side is actually wood carving that they've taken a picture of and then put in the card, which is really, really cool. So that's awesome. So yeah, that Prospect Innkeeper was sick.
This is so cool.
The Living End. I'm going to zoom in. I'm really bad at this. Sorry.
Wow. That was
So there's an RCQ Living End.
God.
That's really, really cool. This little guy with the hat.
Wait, hold on. I know that guy. Nathan Juravictus. Yeah, I met him. He's really cool.
Yeah, so this is really cool. Me and Tom already want to buy one of these. This is for the RTQs for Pro Tour Edge of Eternities, which is towards the end of the year, which is nice. And then there's more. Where is it? Where is this dates? Sorry, everyone. It's just dates. The worst sword is getting a promo in Sword of Fortune Frontier. It's very cool art.
Yeah.
But this is so that's cool, nice. I just don't like how like all the other swords are like the physical embodiment of like their colors. Like they're like a lot of them are like dripping or like the energy's like pulsating off them. And then every time Sword of Fortune Frontier is depicted, it just looks like a Tron sword. And it makes I know it makes sense for the world that it's in, but it doesn't make sense like for what it does.
The world of Tron.
The world of it was Phyrexia, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
remember I started playing it. The Kamigawa was really cool.
No, well, this came out. All will be one, I believe, or
yeah, I think that was in it.
Yeah, it was an all will be one, which is cool.
Oh, I really wanted it back then.
Yeah, I still want it.
And then my boy.
Oh wow,
this is why Adam likes it so much.
My boy is getting
that's awesome.
some sick full art as well. I will be buying a foil one of these, even though nice. I'm gonna have to probably pry it from a top 128 players cold dead hand, which is always fun. But yeah, these are cool. These are really, really cool. I think that is it. Yeah, awesome.
Those are great.
Yeah, it's cool. We just like, I like how in the last year they've really got into like hard to get attractive promos for like competitive play, which is how it should have always been. I think like getting just flat product is nowhere near as interesting. I don't know if you guys have ever been to an event, but like the person who wins a case is just selling those boxes at the event. Like they are literally, it's the same with judges. So judges used to get paid. I mean, they probably still do. It's been a while since I kind of been close to a judge, but they used to get paid in like cases of product. So it'd be like, oh, you judge for the weekend. Here's 6 boxes or whatever. And then the judges are literally running around at the end of the event going, does anyone want a box of X for 80 quid each?
Sure.
Like, and stuff. So I think having these they're going to hold a higher value. And then if you want to keep them as like a keepsake rather than just 6 boxes of whatever set is current when you're playing is a lot nicer.
Yeah, I totally agree. The promos are really, really nice.
Yeah.
They're really special.
They have a story to
nice.
Yeah.
And then February 11th, which was a week ago-ish, our entire world got turned upside down.
First of all, Gavin needs to update his avatar. Jesus Christ.
The baby
That's an old-ass picture of Gavin.
Zoom into that.
Let's review it.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Make him glow like an angel.
There he is.
So, geez, where to begin? Okay. So the Commander format panel, the CFP,
strap in, everybody.
Released the beta test for the Commander brackets, which is like the Commander matchmaking system, which is something that's been teased for a while. Everyone's been like, what's going to be on it? How does it work? There's a bunch of context here, which for the sake of content and hot takes, I'm not going to get into. So the Commander brackets have now been revealed as this kind of 1 to 5 system, with 1 to 3 being socially focused and 4 to 5 being kind of higher power or even CDH. Cool. And then there are things called, there are cards that have been picked called game changers, which I'm trying to find the list. Where's the list for game changers? Basically, the game changers are like cards that warp a game, right? So, Ristic Study, Blood Moon in there? Yeah, Blood Moon's like basically cards that everyone goes, and it has a massive, massive impact and just completely warps the game around them.
Except Crater Hoof Behemoth.
Yeah, there are issues with the game changers list. I feel like the way they try to position it is that the game changers list are like problem cards that, like Crater Hoof comes down and wins the game, and there are multiple Crater Hoof effects like that, where that's not what this is trying to do. Like these game changers are like stopping people from playing or kind of drawing out games or etc. Like it makes these are cards that make the game about them, which Crater Hoof probably should be on that list, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then they
does
release.
Does this like bias against? Sorry, just a question. Like, what about stacks? Because
stacks is on it.
Okay.
There's a lot of stack stuff on there, and most of it is stacks.
Okay.
Most of it is just like cards that aren't what quote unquote are not fun to play against. And then they release like this incredibly vague graphic, which, as someone who works in like marketing and comms, could have told you this is not enough detail at all, to the point where I think this was like rightfully scrutinized, right? Like Tom kept going. I think Tom said in our private chat about 10 times, what is the difference between 4 and 5? Because if you read that, there's no difference. It's the same. And then, you know, people being like, oh, it's like intent. And it's like, okay, well, that's not, intent is not laid out here, right? It's very much like, these are rules. This is a rule set. You're not saying, hey, here's the social structure, etc.
I think as well, you can sit down. My main point was you can sit down with the intent. You can specify your intent. This is for like bracketing, which is harder to, you know, you're going to sit down and say, oh, I'm going to play a CDH game. I just feel like that isn't something that needed to be bracketed.
Yes, I don't think CDH needed to be on this bracket list, personally, no. Because everyone knows that CDH, what CDH is, the intent of CDH, the purpose, the power level, you know. So I think without trying to upset an entire part of our audience, thanks to Tom playing CDH, I feel like this was just to include them and throw them a bone, honestly. Like, which is fine, and CDH people should be on that rules panel, but I don't think it needed to be laid out here. And like you said, it just confuses things. Yeah. But there's some developments that help this. And then they they get into a bunch of the kind of descriptions of each level, and then game changers. Where is the game changers list? So this is the game changers list. I'm not going to read all these out because there's a lot, but like Jake said, it is very, very focused on tutoring and stacks pieces, right? So Dradath Magistrate, Smothering Tithe, Trouble in Pairs, you know, your Ristic Studies, your Jingataxis, which I've not seen someone play a Jingataxis Korg in about 3 years, but okay. But like, and then there are some cards that are kind of just like, I win now or I do things. I think Jessica's Will being on here is interesting because Jessica's Will does have a high ceiling, but a potentially very low floor. Whereas I feel like a lot of these are like very consistent, right? Kinnin, Yuriko, Winnoa, like all these are, you know, cards that are just good by themselves normally. Jessica's Will sometimes needs a little bit to get going. Tabernacle on this list is very funny because no one has one of those ever. It's worth like $4,000. But like there's like a list of CDH cards in here basically. So that's interesting as well. That again, I feel like as a community that plays this format, a lot of these cards have been kind of just pushed out anyway. Like we're not playing, you know.
That's like Glacial Chasm because I do play that in one of my decks. But
I'm not playing against a lot of people that are playing like Lion's Eye and like Moxes, right? Yeah. Like even like Imperial Seal, like even some of the tutors are like are not really in here. So
the thing I like this as a little to hit, hey, new player, if somebody's playing these cards, they're likely to start your precon. I like this as a, you know, watch out for these cards, or if somebody mentions to you that they're running these cards, maybe they're on the higher end of the power scale. I think as that, I think it works great. Because as a new player, you don't know what Tergrid God of Fright does.
That's kind of the way that I saw the brackets working. Like I can't envisage this being I can't envisage this being used in my play group, mainly because like I think we all, generally speaking, I feel like me, Jake, and our play group, we kind of know what kind of decks we all bring and the personality that kind of comes along with that. But I think what the bracket does, I think, in my opinion, quite well, is it creates a good opportunity for Rule Zero conversation at an LGS.
Yes,
when you don't know anybody,
that's the point.
And you can, and you can kind of sit down. Like Rule Zero, I feel like, in my opinion, should be part of every single game that you have. But like, not everybody does it. Some people just get their decks out and then that's it.
Get your decks out.
But I do feel like a lot of the thing, one of the things that I used to do when I would show up to casual LGS's, casual nights, casual commander nights, was I would bring, if I had like a precon, I had this like one precon that I'd upgraded pretty heavily, and the one way that I used to tell people how it worked was it has the One Ring in it, and people would then go, oh, okay, I'll put this away and I'll get this out instead. And so I saw a lot of like resistance to the game changes kind of online, and I understand why, because I think in isolation, if you just have like a pile of cards and then the One Ring in the middle of it, chances are you're probably not going to win. But like, that's not really the intent. Like, it's just, again, more of like an opportunity for conversation to be like, hey, so I've put the One Ring in here because this deck is like heavy on card draw, and I really that I think that says quite a lot about the deck. So I felt pretty good about the bracket system. I can at least say Moxfield says it's a free, so there's that.
I think it gives you a baseline. You still need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
I think that's the point. I find the game changers list actually more useful than the brackets. I think we'll just skip to it now. So I think a couple of days ago, Rachel Weeks basically came out with like hey, that graphic was crap. Here's a new graphic. And it's far more...
Yeah, that's more like it.
It's more around like intent, which I think is the biggest thing. Like, because what you end up happening, and I even made this joke as well, was that I didn't even make a joke of it, but I basically said, like, if you go through my architect lists, everything was like a 2 and a 3. Mm-hmm. I think that the only deck that was a 4, once they had put out another update to like refresh the brackets, was Calamax was a 4. Everything else was like a 2 or a 3, including like some of my most powerful decks.
Yeah, same.
So, but yeah, it's intent, right? And I think like that's the issue is when you say Rule Zero is this social thing, and because it's social and up to interpretation, it's not perfect. So we're going to make a set of rules that are clearly defined. People go, oh, that's the new system, therefore it must be perfect, because you're making like set rules, not taking into effect that you have to, again, still have a conversation about it and kind of have that, discussion around like what my deck does, intent, this is, budget, maybe, all these kind of things still come into it. So, this is a much better way of doing it. Like you just said, I will never use this.
It's not for us, though, is it really?
It's not for us. I also have enough decks where I'm like, I know kind of, if people say like my deck does this, I'm pretty good at matching it. So it's not, this is for people who are new or have trouble with like the kind of social element of trying to set up a pod, basically, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I still think there is another level between 3 and 4, and they should just put CDH at 6 and have something between 3 and 4, because every deck is a 3.5 now.
That was the joke that I made.
Yeah, but it is.
Which was just like half your power level, that's your deck. But I think 3 to 4 is the biggest jump. Because 4 is just casual CDH. Mm-hmm. That's it. So it's interesting, but I don't know. I will probably never use this, because the other thing as well is I don't want to sit down when I start a pod and pull out like a spreadsheet. Like
just get it laminated, just have a little,
I just don't. I think Rachel's actually put in here like she's got like she's gonna make like a token game changers card as well that you can take. Which I think is interesting, but this is like more. I think this is better than actually the brackets, which is just
I like this.
Hey, these cards are kind of fucked up, and maybe don't play them in like your casual games unless you're down with that, and that's fine. But it is what it is.
Sad how little there are for red. Only 2.
I think I was exposed to a lot of these cards when I started because of game nights, but I don't think a new person coming in now, especially with how gameplay is now, I don't think a lot of these cards are going to get seen. They're not going to be on the next episode of game nights. So some people might not even see these cards or know what they do in the future. So,
I mean, like the percentage of Commander players that I played against Tabernacle, is probably less than 1%, right?
Or honestly, like I haven't seen Expropriate for probably a year. Like I don't think if you've never seen it and you don't know what it does, you'd be like, oh sure, whatever. But it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Jake didn't know how good Underworld Breach was and then found out by accident.
I need one of those for Stella.
But Underworld Breach, though, is that card. Is you go, what is this? Isn't that good? And then you play it and you go, oh my God, this card's insane. Yeah. Expropriate, I think it was just the boogeyman for so long that they feel like they have to put it in this list. Right? Like, it was just the way that games, it was the Oracle, fastest Oracle before Oracle combo was like the thing. It was just get to Expropriate, copy it a bunch of times, and win from there. So, the one problem I see with all this though is I can see that guy using this as an excuse to just pub stomp by saying, "Oh, my deck's a 2," when it, Moxfield says it's a 2, but it isn't. Because it's which you can't stop. You can never stop that. Was the joke. So that was a joke that I made, which was...
I steal all your jokes today.
Yeah.
Because my joke didn't do very well on Blue Sky. So.
I made the joke of don't get upset with my Gentleman's 2 Roxanne deck. Destroys you. But I think, again, that is taking out intent, that is taking out healthy conversation, and also just not being a massive jeb end.
And those people are going to do it regardless. So, but
also those are the people who were going to do that in the first place.
Right. But it gives them another way to be high and mighty about it.
This doesn't. I don't think this is suddenly going to awaken a bunch of pub stompers. I think like a Winter Soldier type situation that's activated. I think the people who were going to do that in the first place will just use this in bad faith, but they used levels. Like power levels and all that kind of stuff in bad faith as well. So it doesn't change them. And those people just get pushed out into end up playing with other pub stompers and dickheads anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
Self-correct. We're quite good. As a community, we're quite good at self-correcting and pushing those people out. Cool. Any other thoughts on brackets or game changers before we move on?
I don't think Urza Lord High Artificer should be in there. That's my
No, that card can get in the fucking sea.
Yeah,
I would.
It's so strong.
Every time. Jake,
I love it. It's one of my favorite cards, mate. But it's got to stay there.
It's horrendous. It's just I'm surprised that Elishnorn, Mummy Elishnorn is not on here. That card just shuts down decks.
Yeah.
But Jingataxis Korka is I feel like in the nicest possible way, I feel like the game changers list needed brackets. This is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3. Because there's some cards in here which is these are CDH cards. The reason these are in here is because they're CDH cards, whereas are they playing? I'm going to say a card.
Enlightened Tutor isn't going to ruin your day.
Exactly. I mean, shooters I think are fine in here, but some weird. This list is weird. I do like that red only got 2 cards. I think that's really funny. I think that's so funny.
And I like it as well because you're immediately Jessica's Will. I don't know. So maybe it only gets 1.
I don't know. Jessica's Will. Jessica's Will in the right pods is really good, but I've had Jessica's Will where it's how many cards do you have in hand? I was 2, and I'm oh.
Yeah. That's been my experience with Jessica's Will every single time I played it. Sick.
I get so lucky with Jessica's Will every time.
And then you do the thing where you accidentally play a land first, and it's 2 mountains, so you're oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Love this for me. Tom, tell me about the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, so minutes before we started recording, they announced they revealed the Final Fantasy commanders, the face cards of the commander decks, which is quite exciting. If you want to scroll down a little bit there, Adam.
Sorry, I was
Also,
drinking my
they announced
hot
that
piss.
Yoshitaka, I wrote down so I can get it right because I'm terrible with names. Yoshitaka Amano, the guy, the Final Fantasy guy who designs the logos. He did the characters up until like 7 or 8, I think. He's doing some art for it, which is great.
Okay, that's cool.
So yes, getting him back was good. Yeah, so these are the 4 commanders. So there's Terra from Final Fantasy 6. Which is like
I've not seen these before, so if I look confused, it's because I'm actually reading them in real time.
Yeah, so Terra is 3/3 human wizard warrior for red, white, black. Trance at the beginning of combat on your turn, mill 2 cards. Terra gains flying to the end of turn. Whenever Terra deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2. When you do, return type creature card with power 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So milling, getting little fellas out.
Combat, bad Sun Titan.
Yeah, she gets flying though. So,
And trance is like a flavor keyword and not the actual mechanic.
yeah, trance was her ability in the game, so it's it's not a returning mechanic.
Okay.
They're all very well flavored for the games
That's
they're from.
cool.
So she's like a summoner in the. Well, I won't spoil it. I guess it's a very old game. She can like control the summons and stuff.
Spoilers for a game that's like 3 decades old.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
It's Final Fantasy 6
Should have played it.
Okay.
Cloud, ex-soldier, you know him. 2 red, green, white, human soldier mercenary. 4/4 haste. When he enters, attach up to 1 type equipment you control to it. Whenever Cloud attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. So it's like your party in the game. Then if Cloud has power 7 or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. So it's supposed to be like a limit break type situation, which is another equipment commander. That's pretty cool.
That's
But
cool.
cares
That's
about
good.
having other things equipped, so you can have all
There's
your
some Assassin's
Sumerians and-
cards that care about that kind of stuff. That's quite cool.
Yeah, really excited about that. Also, can we talk about the set icon because it's a chocobo and it's a dog?
Yeah, as I say, it's really
like
cool.
that. That's so cool.
I also like
can
that
see
above
that. That's so
the
cute.
artist, above the artist credit, it tells you what game they're from. So if you're like a jabroni
Tells you
like
what game
me and
they're from,
don't know, you know now.
Yeah, I suppose that's very cool.
Are
Next
they
up-
going to be like chocobo saddle creatures?
Oh, there better be. There has to be.
There better be some vehicles too.
This was the one that I was excited about.
Yeah. Tidus, Yuna's Guardian, green, white, blue, human warrior 3/3 from Final Fantasy X. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may move a counter from target creature you control onto a second target creature you control, and then cheer whenever one or more creatures you control with counters on them deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card and proliferate. Do this only once each turn. So it's like Blitzball. So you're like passing counters around to people and then cheering them on when they score. So that I really like that.
Annoyingly, this is really good in Sophia.
I was
this is
already trying to figure out ways that I can like get that cheer effect to go on everyone's turn because I want to be proliferating like Planeswalkers or something every turn. I think that'd be so fun. And
You
also
can't-
like
you
the
can't.
love that
It's
kind
it's
of
combat damage,
yeah.
sadly. So
It's creatures you control.
creatures you control, but you could use there's like ram through and stuff, right?
is that an instant?
Combat damage to
Combat
a player.
only, yeah.
So it's
Combat
gotta be-
damage?
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be
That'd be
combat.
cool.
Has to be combat damage. It's still
They've
good.
got to score the goal, you know. That's the whole
That's true.
Luckily,
flavor.
I played some of Final Fantasy X, so I don't feel too bad playing a Tidus in my Sophia deck. My first Final Fantasy game that I ever played through to completion was Final Fantasy X2, which is the girly pop one with the dress ups. Yeah.
Oh, some of those songs were so good.
Lastly, there's Yshtala Knight's Blessed. She's from 14. 1 white, blue, black, cat warlock, 2/4. She's got vigilance at the beginning of each end step. If a player lost 4 or more life this turn, you draw a card, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, she deals 2 damage to each opponent. You gain 2 life. I love this. This is crazy. Yeah, she's they're not called Myth. They were called Mithras in 11. I can't remember what they're called in 14. The cat race. But yeah, they're cool. This is just cool.
Oh, it's
There
just
you go.
packaging. Okay.
That's the 4 decks. Crazy that they've revealed the precon and the collectors. Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna be
cool.
so much money.
Yeah.
The Warhammer ones went for so much money.
I fully expect full arts in those as well of the commanders. There's got to be, right?
Oh yeah. They're just not showing them. These are placeholder. These are Compton. 100%
What's
Compton.
the deal? what was the deal with the Commander collector's editions on the Modern Horizons free sets? Were they good or were they not that good?
So that was every card in the deck was a ripple foil.
Oh, that is good. Okay,
So yeah,
cool.
it was pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
So I expect we'll have that with those, and we should. I hope the showcases for it. Maybe it's Amano doing the art for him. That'd be cool.
Yeah, the Warhammer ones they were all surge foils, right? Or whatever they're called. Whatever weird.
There was Surge for 40k. There were Ripple for Commander Masters. So.
They're still crazy expensive, right? Like they're yeah.
So yeah, the deck boxes say what the decks do, but I think from the commanders you kind of get the idea. So yeah, exciting. Looking forward to those.
Yeah, they look cool.
I've literally just got 2 Ether Drift ones.
I do. Like, it's 2 days after like Ether Drift comes out, and I was like, by the way,
I haven't even opened them yet.
Which scares me that they've announced it now and not at MagicCon Chicago, because that means there's going to be even more stuff at Chicago.
I think somebody's come out and said they are talking about the con set. They haven't forgotten about it. They've just, I think, because there are some more announcements coming at the weekend, so they wanted to just,
I would expect Khan stuff, Spider-Man stuff, and that unannounced thing. We still don't know what the unannounced set is, right?
No,
everyone just thinks it's Avatar. Yeah.
Have you guys got
an
any
arena
ideas?
reveal it? Like,
yeah. Do you guys have any ideas what the unannounced Universes Beyond set is?
Well, it's the everyone's saying it's Avatar, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think?
Well, I just don't think it can be.
Be cool.
I still want it to be James Cameron's Avatar.
No, I just don't.
Now hold on a minute.
Only because it'd be funny as hell.
That would
It's
be
just
great.
so
It'd be great
weird
when
to be like
when you play a 3-hour-long game, just like watching the movie.
It's just so weird to be
years
like
later, you play a second one.
here's Final Fantasy, like one of the biggest video games in the world. Here's Spider-Man, like one of the biggest media properties in existence. And we're going to like blue balls everyone until like March on this weird Nickelodeon TV show that only appeals to like young millennials. Like it's really weird. The kind of hype and tension around it just makes no sense. As someone who's again in marketing, just feels really weird to be like, let's pump the brakes and like really stall on revealing that this is an Avatar set.
I wonder if they meant to do it sooner and they've kind of forgotten. They're like, oh God, we've left it too long now. We've got to like leave.
It's so weird. Like,
Put it out now.
Yeah.
I love Avatar. I'm going to pre-order all of it.
We spoke about this. Like, I'm 100% cool with people who like Avatar. We don't yuck anyone's. We try not to yuck anyone's yums here. It sometimes happens. But it's just weird to me where it's like two massive media properties, but the one they're holding out on is like Avatar. It just makes no sense from like the kind of rollout just feels weird. Maybe it's a deal with Nickelodeon. I don't know, but
also it's the Christmas release, isn't it? It's the holiday release, and it's coming after Spider-Man, so it just feels a bit.
Yeah, but I still don't think it's a full set. I don't think they've announced it. It could be Commander decks. They haven't announced what it is yet, so it could be an Assassin's Creed. Like, will they do another Assassin's Creed like small set like that again? Because it did not do well for them.
No, I hope not.
But they might have already signed the papers,
That's true.
Yeah, I was going to say the print turnaround's probably years, right? But
that's what's got me worried about mounts in Final Fantasy, because maybe the cards because like there were battles in Fallout that weren't battles because assume that they were made before battles were like a finalized thing, because everything's so many years in advance that maybe we won't have Saddle, but hopefully we'll have Saddle. I want to saddle a chocolate.
We're gonna do something.
Let's go.
I don't know how this is going to go. This might get edited out, but we'll see. So we'll see.
Patreon. If it does, then Patreon exclusive.
Yeah. We'll start a Patreon just for this.
here we go.
Fantastic!
I'm not fat. God gave me airbags because I'm precious.
So
wait,
we're gonna
where's
try.
That?
Have you got a safe search on
Can
this?
you buy that?
Every time I end up on one of these websites, it's like dildos and fucking...
No, so you might have to blur stuff.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, fantastic!
We'll see how it goes. The chance that you'll probably have to blur stuff. I've seen things on Temu. Free shipping, incredible.
What kind of things?
So the plan is
Send me later, Jay. Don't worry.
the plan is to try and. How much can I zoom in on free shipping? Incredible. There we go.
Whoa.
The plan is to
Pat on the back.
I already love it. I'm sold. Take my money.
5-star rated as well.
The plan is to try and spend 100 British pounds on Magic the Gathering paraphernalia on Temu. We don't know how this is going to go.
Have you already been searching for Basque with suspenders?
No,
Or is that...
so I literally made this account. I made this account today. Tom, don't worry, it hasn't got my address in it. I'm not going to dox myself, and it hasn't got my credit card information in it, so it's not going to dox myself. Common theme on the show is me just telling people where I live. So
I'm worried that we might not get that I'm not fat. God gave me airbags because I'm precious shirt, because it's a lightning deal and it might go off sale by the time we add it to the basket.
We'll think about it.
It feels very magic to me.
Can we switch a Magic the Gatherings, please?
That's what I was about to say. It's really good that the first autocomplete is Magic the Gatherings and not Magic the Gathering.
Here we go.
I feel like that's got to take off.
I'm expecting
okay.
I'm expecting so much generative AI.
Oh my God! Jesus, Matt.
Gotta buy it. Please buy it.
Please buy that.
I need that so
Too. Can you get one for both of us?
I also want one very badly. Oh my God, if you do, I will genuinely use that in an episode of Manasplaining.
Yeah.
Like, that is so good.
I'll put it up in my house.
I actually feel like generative AI was made for Christians to put Jesus just doing stuff that he should be doing. Like, who's playing Magic the Gathering going, I need Jesus arm wrestling the devil as my playmat?
No, this is white players versus red players. This is
God.
I know you said it's going to be hard to spend £100, but can you just buy 20
of those.
£100
worth?
Oh my God, these are perfect. It's vivid and high definition prints. Oh my God, it's good.
Is it? What size is it?
Also, mouse pad.
60 by 35.
Oh wait, is it going to be tiny?
I think that's big. Yeah, I'm buying
the guy on the right looks like Moist Critical from YouTube.
It doesn't look Charlie, actually. Yeah, that's we're buying 2 of those. Okay, well, that's
incredible.
I don't think we're going to get better than
Strong
that.
start.
Honestly,
No,
I feel like
a
a lot of it is going to be just dragons.
So a lot of the things on here are like deck boxes
here we
that
go.
are like rebranded, like white labeled both the companies and just have their logo stamped on it, which is pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got to dig for the good stuff.
Horror Nations digital print flannel
Try
blanket.
page 10.
Oh my God. Can you...
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
That is gorgeous. And I love it. It says, does it say Pappy proxies at the bottom?
Someone's taken someone else's maybe generative AI proxy art and then thrown it on a blanket on Temu, which is fantastic. And then I've clicked the biggest size. No, we're buying the biggest one.
Nice. £14.14.
We're almost there, guys.
I was going to say, we're flying out.
Sorry, Jesus is back. Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. I think there's a delay in it, so it feels like from what I'm seeing. So there's even more tension for me.
Okay, all right. I'll try
and like, will he add it?
I don't know why it's doing that, but it's fine.
What's that? What was that? Elish Norm? Okay. I saw an Elish Norm there.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
That is a rule score. That's too tasteful.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks all right.
Yeah, that looks. That's not. The point is not to buy things that are nice, Tom.
I had a look at this earlier, and some of the mats they have the sections on, and they sort of like mistranslate. It will be like baddies and junk,
right? Yeah,
in the like
Can
sections.
we get one of those? I want a mistranslated areas map now.
100%.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Tom, you're getting.
That's
60. That's 60 sleeves. That's no good.
Oh, 60. Yeah, you'll have to buy 2.
I'm not spending.
That's most of the budget.
These were originally £40. Like The fuck?
You're getting
Whoa,
What
that's
a deal.
crazy saving.
That is a bargain, but let's not get those.
Oh, I mean, if you're
Too much of
worried,
them.
you could just get it on Klarna and pay later.
Oh god.
Please find one with the mistranslated zones because that sounds so funny.
Like banished.
Oh no.
Where
That's Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah. Yeah, spell trap zone.
I love the ghost
Like,
hand
yeah.
as well. It's terrifying.
Extra deck.
Where's the cost? That's Pokemon.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, we have got a bit of a delay, so that is
Yeah, the delay is.
Exciting.
Is it delay on the screen or me?
It's
a bit of
on
both.
a little bit of both.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you've just started moving.
Oh my god!
high
I'm
frame
seeing
rate
some
now.
generative AI.
Oh, on the left.
Yeah, I see it.
Is that a lady on a bench playing
That-
with her phone? That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, and that's magic, right?
What has happened to that dog? Can you see that dog?
Is that the turns? Is that the thing that you were saying Stacey uses?
No, Stacey uses a phase.
Yeah, but
like
is
a
it on
free-
that?
yeah.
Is it on this playmat?
Yeah.
I mean,
I like how it's main phase 1, no
Okay,
space.
sure.
Main phase 2, no
Main phase
space.
2.
well, because it was going to go
God.
over the life box.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true. Yeah.
they've really thought about
Serious
this.
design consideration.
We're
Yeah.
buying one of these. Thank you.
Oh my
£2
god, this is
bargain.
fantastic.
That's fantastic.
That is a bargain, actually.
How is that so
pretty good.
cheap?
Because it's probably not going to show up at Tom's house when I buy it. That's probably why it's so cheap. They're gonna steal all my credit card information and then not ship the products. That's probably how this goes. Hello.
Oh, I'm going to.
Oh,
Oh,
you can actually add your
thing.
side.
Me
Can we-
too. Could you get
Honey,
one of your custom photos with the text "your custom photo" on it, like that?
Can we
that
get a
would be
photo
pretty
of all
amazing.
of us?
Oh yeah, that'd be great. On this, like on inside of Riverside right now.
And then have the
Screen
text
grab
say,
it.
have the text say game nights.
In Comic Sans.
Yeah.
Where is?
This
I
is
want
as exciting as I was
more.
hoping.
I want more. Like bad. Give me bad.
I feel like
me-
we have to dig for them.
I know.
Also, there's only
This is
there's only 6 left of the mats.
what the Jesus mats.
No,
the lady.
the lady with the dog.
Gotta hurry.
Fine. Tom, I'm going to buy
Is
you
that a Cristiano Ronaldo card binder?
card binder.
Oh my god! Please don't.
Hell yeah! I mean, the obvious crossover of Man United. Actually, that's Portugal, wasn't it? But
It's got. Oh, I thought it was 1 to 400 pockets. So it was like you might get 1, you might get 400.
It's just one big pocket inside.
I can't. There's a lot of this playmat with just like Gen AI crap
Just
on it.
nonsense
I want
on
like
it.
more cursed. I
Yeah.
feel like the fleece blanket's pretty good.
How about? Why don't you
I did-
change the search query to Magic the Gathering shirt? Because all Magic the Gathering t-shirts.
Oh
are
my
good.
god, they're all so good. Yeah.
I like the deck box with the windows at the end. Oh wow!
oh my god!
Please go with the
Ohio
Ohio Sigma
Sigma
Rizzler.
Yeah.
Please, I need this.
Wow.
I don't know what size I am.
Yeah, Tom, what size are you? I'm getting it in
What
black.
size am I? That's a lady size. I don't know.
Okay, here you go. What are you, medium or a large?
I like an XL. I like a baggy
Okay,
shirt.
look at you in XL.
That's fair.
Look at you
yeah.
in these. There you go.
I love that you're saying that as if you're actually going to wear it.
He will.
It might be a
He'll wear it on
women's
an
cut.
episode.
It says yeah.
69% off as well. That's funny.
Yeah. This is perfect for outdoor
Nice
adventures.
To wear.
To go gat hunting.
Of
Clearly.
course, yes. This is a
fantastic.
Magic the Gathering shirt.
This is
Yeah,
Magic
yeah.
the Gathering shirt. Yeah.
I really want that Ohio Sigma Rizzler one. Please don't get me the I Love Fanboy shirt.
Oh, I didn't crossover, you know. Why is this coming up from Magic the Gathering? I don't understand.
I mean,
Get
what's
me
that
the
weird
pink
big
one.
one?
Yeah.
Please buy this one. That is so good.
This T-shirt is incredibly Eve coded as well.
You're being
Oh my god.
You're being called out here.
This is an Eve t-shirt.
This is an Eve t-shirt.
This is an Eve t-shirt.
I heard Eve laugh. That's so good.
Fart.
Oh man,
Why, man? None of these shirts are Magic the Gathering.
that is true. You are now.
Oh, that alien one's cool.
They recognise them.
Oh, there's one which had some friendly dice on it. That looks
Is that
kinda
just
cool.
a mayhem shirt?
This one, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That is the only one so far that's been remotely Magic the Gathering coded. All of these so far have been
that gross polyester dragon shirt is very.
Oh,
See a
that's
dude
very
wearing that.
good,
in the
actually.
LG.
These are shirts you would see. I mean, 6,700 of these shirts have been sold, which I do not believe.
The first word that describes that shirt is breathable, which is
Incredible.
which is not how you want to sell a shirt, I feel.
Oh wow! Look at that golem. That's pretty good.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
I can laugh at this. It's okay.
I mean,
My golem
do you
is
think when they
vile.
invented AI, they were thinking this would happen? That is
These-
so good.
This is
I
an
want it so bad.
inappropriate graphics here, apparently.
why is
These are
it,
phenomenal.
why,
There's
is
only
this,
3 left.
why is the S in the plural of men's capitalized? Like, slight stretch.
Just for the audio listeners, by the way, you might want to go and watch the video of this.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
probably say
Yeah.
this is
Missing
probably a
out.
video watch. I'm sorry to audio listeners.
apologies.
But we had to do it.
And they are good. They are worth a watch.
This one's going to make me vomit when it loads.
Well, you don't want
Oh,
Golem
okay.
Metal.
God, that's so bad. That's so bad.
It's a
Wait,
back print as well. I love that. Oh, it's on the front as well. Never mind.
It's on the front and the back.
the same design. That is phenomenal. I love that the microphone is coming out of the guitar as well. That makes me really happy.
There's
yeah,
there's
that's run their own
no
way.
this guy is.
Like,
yeah.
Oh,
There's
guy's
no way
so
if we buy
nice.
this, it shows up. So I'm not.
No, I
gonna-
don't want that. That's landfill.
That's fair.
I don't want it. All the other shirts I will wear.
They
You don't want to.
Alpha Sigma Skibbity Rizzler one.
Kind of.
There's no Magic the Gathering.
Some of these are quite Eve coded.
I don't play
aren't they?
video games one. Please
Yeah.
scroll up.
Huh?
Please scroll up. There was one like I don't play video games. I something.
I need to see this. That sucks, man. That's terrible. That's so bad.
Shout out to
Wow.
the guy in one of my pods who used to turn up wearing shirts like that.
No, oh my God. Please tell me ironically. That's terrible. That was,
You know, like-
I want to point out, look at the RRP of that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, 89% off.
Who
You'd
is
be a
spending
fool to
$49?
not buy it. All right.
God.
I
That would've been half
paused
the
my
budget.
game to be here. Cool.
That scoliosis one is quite good.
rum and ass. Cool.
Those two things don't even go together.
Well, yeah, they do. Depends on the party,
It
right?
depends on the night.
Oh my God.
Depends on the vibe. Yeah, these are. Where's
Want
the
to
Magic
shit
Gathering?
force the wipe?
Yeah.
There's a
want
D20 one.
the rainbow fisting. I thought I said rainbow,
Rainbow
fisting.
fisting. Rainbow fisting would have been really good. Oh my God.
I can't wait to see these. They're going to be like
Oh, they're gonna be like
t-shirts
two
about this big.
sizes too small, and it's gonna be like iron-on transfer. There's no. There you go. It's our first magic. The word magic, but
Believe in the magic.
yeah,
CrossFit.
there's nothing here.
That is disappointing.
It's
I-
really.
Oh my God. I searched for Magic the Gathering shirt and I got a bunch of Magic the Gathering t-shirts. So what's happening?
I will say Temu is very weird with the search. Like it will.
Oh, you searched for
You'll
Magic the
get-
Gathering's shirt.
Yeah, I did that the second time.
Oh.
You'll get
I'm gonna
different like search results if you're in a different room of your house and stuff like that. It's very odd.
I'm sending you a link and in the vain hope that maybe it works, but I don't
look.
know.
Adam,
Yeah, this one. Fuck off.
Garrick's shirt. Oh, it's gone.
See, yeah.
Oh wow. You literally can't see any of it. I've got a whole list of them.
Yeah, I've got nothing. I don't know why. That's really weird.
To be fair, we're not really missing out on much.
Tom, would you wear this?
Which one? It's not loaded. Oh god. No.
Made you lose a bet. You had to wear it to like Command Fest or something. Yeah, I can't.
Adam, I've just tagged you in another one that I think you'll quite like. This was a good one.
Its item has been discontinued.
What is going on?
Temu's really fucking weird. I'm not allowed to look at Magic the Gathering shirts, apparently. What if I put empty
insane? Oh, that's a good idea.
No.
I'll show you
a cool shirt. I'll get that in my defense. I was left unsupervised, Adam.
Where's all the Magic the Gathering stuff?
I'm not allowed to look at Magic the Gathering stuff. What about if I put in Magic the Gathering anime girl?
Ooh. We're getting closer.
You
need to get some sleeves. As you know, we need that.
Anime girl sleeves.
Okay, so when I search it, I get like naked chests of men and like mankinis.
Sick.
There are lots of like
where
it doesn't want you to buy Magic the Gathering items. Is basically what we're learning.
Do you want a big itty Liliana called the Fire God?
Sure,
Liliana the Fire God.
They're cheaper.
They're 100. They are 50.
Oh, so cursed.
These are awful.
These are so bad.
I bet they're like the bad Ultra Pro ones, like the OG ones. They stick together when you try to shuffle them.
Yeah, give me some. Why are there fingerless gloves in anime girl sleeves?
Get me some of that.
For playing Magic.
You want to £1.31. I them to list.
Keep your wrists warm.
Chic striped ninja arm sleeves for women.
I rock them, man.
Where's all that?
Okay, there was a swamp skull there. That was something. That was magic.
That was Magic related.
Yeah, that was copyright infringement.
That's what we're looking for. Yeah, actually, Temu's good, but we should also be looking on Redbubble. Like, I feel like there'll be some bangers there too.
So, were those sleeves standard size? Or
apparently, this is Vorinclex.
It looks exactly.
Yep, looks just like it.
That's why it's on the right Game Changers list. That's right. There you go, Tom.
Oh, amazing.
Are they standard though, or are they Japanese size? That's what we need to see.
67 by 92. No clue. Probably. I mean, it says Vorinclex, so you would hope they're Magic the Gathering sized.
Yeah, Magic cards are 63 by 88. So
okay, it'd be tight at the Vorinclex. Where is all? There's just not enough. I want Deeply Cursed. Give me something. We're only halfway there because I can't buy Magic the Gathering shirts.
We were doing so well at the beginning. I do think maybe we should just fill the rest of the basket with the Jesus and the Devil.
I mean, it is doable.
One each.
You can give away as like gifts.
we could just resell them.
Do you want Slivers playing poker?
Oh yes.
Wow,
I love
that's
that.
amazing.
Oh wow!
Oh no, it's sold out.
It's the big one sold out.
Oh,
but I think
that one's actually quite good. I think.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
I think I would use that one.
Honey, can you fuck off? Right? Jesus Christ! Every time I've opened it, I'm like, I can save you money. Fuck off!
Isn't Honey like a massive racket? Is what we're doing as of late.
Stealing everyone's money, but
oh dear,
it occasionally saves me £1. So
sure, that's fair.
I've never seen an image that is more Gen AI in my life.
Oh my god,
Jesus Christ! That ghost hat is really badly placed.
It looks like it's
a drink.
It looks like it's moving so quickly as well.
What is this? What is this drink about? Is that a knife?
So the group with the guy who had the I pause my game here shirts, there was another guy who had these kind of playmats. It was bad.
That's annoying.
Real bad. Oh, you're not giving me that one as well, are you? Jesus Christ. I need a deck box as well. Can you give me a deck box?
Let's find one that's not just a white labeled.
Yeah, I want a curse one.
Yeah.
Also, make sure it's big enough for Magic cards because that's Chandra. Oh, it's a canvas. That's just copyright infringement, right there.
Yeah.
This is just art. Like they have stolen. So, don't be doing that. I just want
that's just sardine.
To be fair, I was expecting way. That's pretty fucking bad. You might have to blur that.
Wait, what is the cost area exactly? That bit on the bottom.
Leader.
Going back to
leader area.
This cost area. Trash.
character area.
My entire deck just
it's
goes
one
trash.
piece.
It's one piece.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's suitable.
So I've got to
for
blur this
trading
one out,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It might be all right.
It looks like the amnesia card that we had in the Sicko zone.
YouTube hates us already. It's fine. Like, spend way too long talking about piss.
Was that toilet roll? No, never mind.
Where?
Oh, I wanted that to be toilet roll so bad.
Okay, right. We need to. This is all to search Magic the Gathering Jesus, by the way.
Toilet.
Magic the Gathering toilet.
Magic the Gathering toilet.
Premium TCG set. That was kind of cool.
Where?
That storage box, like premium TCG set.
This
Down
one?
bottom right.
That's just a white label one, though.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I'm trying to get something good out of this.
Yeah. No. What do you mean it's so good? I'm getting like 8 playmats. This is the only thing that's
Jesus
deeply
again.
good.
There's Jesus again.
I'm so disappointed that like the best thing that we found as the first item that we saw.
I know.
Which is Jesus arm wrestling the devil, and it only went downhill from there.
The blanket's all right.
Like it's okay, actually. That was the second thing.
Whoa. America playmat. That's pretty cool.
Now hold on.
That'll be good if we go to America. Then
I'm back.
they can know.
This is Digimon, right?
Security.
It just says security on the side.
That's card fight, I believe.
Oh, God.
What happened then? Because my internet died and you guys...
We were just talking about how nothing's beating Jesus.
Okay.
But it is what it is.
This is just Magic art now.
Yeah. This is all to search for Magic the Gathering toilet. Oh my God, yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Is that in the Magic though?
It's not Magic though.
Damn it. Search skeleton playmat.
Here we go.
Just get me a shirt with a skeleton on it, riding a motorbike with like a scythe and firing a hot babe.
It's almost like Temu is actively working against
the bits. Yeah, it's not helping the bits.
It's because they haven't sponsored this. If they'd sponsored it, they'd be giving us like the good results that we want.
They know we're trying to. Oh, that's
yeah.
quite good though.
Do you want the stretched out wide one?
Please tell me. I really hope it's actually stretched. That's so good.
That way, but not that way.
What's the smallest one? Is it like actual playmat size?
24 by 12. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. No, I
The
want
actual playmat size.
I want the stretched boy.
I just got a new desk mat though.
No, but you roll up to this. You roll up to this as your playmat, and you just take over someone else's playmat with your stretched out Grim Reaper man.
And you just say, "Don't worry, mine's better." Like,
you can use mine with me.
I'll get a normal one. What? Yeah, Temu is like, it's not playing. I want the cursed, and it's like, hey, here's some things that are actually fine. Like.
Yeah, generally okay. Damn, did this end up being an advertisement for Temu? Oh, hold on a second.
I disconnected again. What have I missed? And then
we're just going to talk about how Temu ain't helping. Temu ain't playing.
Magic the Gathering rug.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Here we go.
Oh,
now we're talking.
There we go.
That is not Chandra.
What's that? Gen AI Chandra?
That is apparently Chandra.
Okay.
That is a welcome playmat. No, a mud. Wait. Chandra's
bath
Flames Catalyst, Magic the Gathering, non-slip diatom mud bath mat.
Wow. When you've just got out of the mud bath.
Fast absorbent, soft and comfortable shower carpet.
Vibrant, fiery design.
Character theme mat.
What
Perfect for
pumpkins
bathroom
do you
and
have
home
outside? I don't understand.
You don't have pumpkins outside of your bath?
No.
Yeah, I put them by my mud bath, not my real bath.
Jesus is back.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, this is Magic the Gathering.
Is that a blue eyes white dragon blanket? That
Yeah, now
Sick.
we're talking.
Yeah, we'll buy
God,
that.
it's so hard to spend £100 at Temu.
It really is.
Wait. Oh, okay. If we find a magic blanket, we've got to get rid of the blue
We
eyes.
did. We have one.
Yeah, okay. If we find another one.
Okay, yeah, we already have one. We're going to hang it up. It's going to be our sound buffer for recordings.
We need
That
a rug
would be
as well to go
great.
under the table.
What about a blue eyes white dragon rug?
That kind of goes hard, actually.
Temu is working to be
Oh,
like,
wait,
no,
no.
you want to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's
Yeah.
not a rug. That's just that's a plastic mat.
Gaming mat. Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Gross.
Ugh. Disgusting.
non-slip
floor.
gaming mat. Yeah.
Is that a gaming mat? Yeah, it's a gaming mat. Yeah, that
Should have
is
for
not.
gaming mats.
Wait.
That tentacle's
Gaming
pretty fire.
mats.
Reaper t-shirt.
Oh god, here we go.
Here we go.
Now we're cooking.
Don't piss me off. I will stop taking my pills. Wow.
And nobody wants that. Do they?
So funny when
what's
you
the Grim
put the
Reaper there?
emphasis on it like that.
I love that at first glance it just says, don't my pills.
No, my pills.
And he's reaching for him. He's like, oh.
Oh man, that's a real.
I love on this one how
This
This
is
is
what I
what
was
you become
expecting
if
to
you
do.
stop taking them. Like,
I love on this one how they've not even like done a full bleed. They've just like softened it black like at the top and around the shoulders.
Wait, it's still loading me. It's still loading.
Oh, why is it
yeah,
still
we
loading
haven't
for
caught
you
up.
guys?
It's too it's just too exciting. Too many
It's too
colors.
much for us to handle.
Oh,
wow.
wow. That is great. I do love the fact that the top of it is very, very clearly fading into just black.
They've just not even done like a full bleed effect. They've just
I like-
like slapped
They
it
went
on.
to the effort of gradient fading it, though, at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody had to do that.
Imagine if they just cut off. That would be even better.
yeah. I imagine that's what it will come like.
I do need to buy Tom a
Live
Grim
your life
Reaper
like each day.
shirt.
Wait, what did that one say? Live your
Just
life
don't,
like
as
each
long as it's
day
not
is-
one of the polyester ones because they feel vile.
I feel like they're probably live your life like each day is your last because one day it will be. Live your life like each day is your last because one day. It will.
That really is
Why
just
do
top
you
text,
repeat
bottom
it?
text, isn't it?
It's literally just top text, bottom text. That's so good. Oh, I love that. I really thought that the bottom bit was going to be something totally different. It's just,
It's just the same.
just in case you missed it above or below. That's so good.
Also, it was one line, then the guy, then the second line, then first line, second line.
Hurt my daughter or my son, not even God can save me. Wow. That
I
is
like the
incredible.
hurt my daughter or my son, and the fact that my on the daughter isn't white, but for some reason my on my son is. Like, this is just not.
Is that the Gears of War fun?
Yeah, it's very gross, which is appropriate.
Oh
Where's-
my God.
Tom, I need to buy you a Grim Reaper shirt.
This might be the hardest thing we've ever done on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the edit. I'm sorry for you and the
Trying
edit.
to
That's
get,
fine.
get
I've
that
got around
fit
a
on
bunch of it
Temu.
I will say I thought the one which repeated that which repeated the phrase was pretty good. Oh, this is quite good.
Damn,
Don't.
definitely not AI generated.
It's the vile polyester, though.
Is it polyester?
It's
yeah,
three-
polyester blend.
It's
Three
£3.60, though.
Polyester.
Yeah, we'll
Make
buy
sure it's
one
like
of them.
really big, though.
Okay. Extra
Perfect.
extra large. All right. Only 4 left. We're getting good.
Oh, thank goodness.
How do I get rid of this one though? I don't need 2 of these. Yeah. Such a Temu pro.
Vibrant skull and magical orb design.
Where's that?
There was a cool one earlier with the Grim Reaper on a shark.
I saw that, but it looked so fake. Like this one.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
It looks like this shirt does not exist. Like there is no way this shirt exists.
They could have picked a better photo to put that on.
It just doesn't. This shirt does not exist. I'm sorry.
Put it down flat.
I know.
Gathering.
Grim Reaper.
Yeah, see if it likes us again.
Grim Reaper t-shirt for men, badass.
This is just this. Temu does not like me.
It really doesn't want you to buy Magic the Gathering product.
No, like at all.
What's even stranger is when I was sending you the links and it was just refusing to believe that they existed.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is really weird.
That's really odd.
I'm just on Chrome. I'm not on anything weird. I
promise.
Why is
Please,
this wall art so small?
I have the tiny wall art. Rising
so small?
Skyclave shade.
It's 8 by 12 inches. That's tiny.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
It's so small.
Please get that and then hang it up. Hang it up as the one thing in your set on your set.
It's so
I love the framing of that first picture as well.
Yeah, the statue is bigger than the card.
Oh, so good.
That is good.
Yeah, but I don't want to spend £4 on it. Although we need to spend like 20 quid.
Go back up. Up.
This?
No, there was like a wizards standing around pondering that top Grim Decor One Piece Magic Gathering.
Wait.
Magic Gathering Fiends Metal Sign.
Oh, I mean, that rules, but...
Art foil. This is like the stuff that you see like...
So
in
bad.
like... Yeah, this is terrible.
I thought it was a Rogos and a blanket.
It's better. It's
so
a
bad.
metal sign.
Oh, look at that. Oh, on the wall. Oh.
It's beautiful.
Hat?
Ooh, hot.
Oh, speaking
I
of
did
hats,
have hot, yeah.
I actively didn't wear a hat today because I was like, Adam always wears a hat. Sam will wear a hat. So I can't
don't.
wear a hat.
Can you get the I Love My Wife one? I think that one's quite good.
Is there something in between it? What does it say in between?
I love it. I love it when my wife doesn't notice I bought another deck.
That's actually really good.
Is it though?
That is magic related.
If you please buy that, and I will wear that.
Buy it in pink so you can't even read the writing.
That is amazing.
Oh, no, get a red one. Get a red one. Red one, white text.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. That hasn't got any other connotations whatsoever.
I love my wife. That is so good.
What does that even mean? But okay.
I just
like. Sure.
I think that's one of the better ones that we've seen so far.
Yeah,
That is great.
Apparently it's all in the hats. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Choose wise. Oh, there we go.
wisely.
Yeah, choose
Did I
wisely.
see another one?
Yeah,
Cool.
she's right.
Yeah.
there was like this one.
I've got a bit of delay on the... Yeah, Footy Life.
Yeah, sure.
That's just somebody's
I
art.
like
they've
it.
stolen
That is
Yeah,
literally
mine
just
are
someone
around
else's
here.
art.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not allowing that to happen. I just can't. I wanted more. I was
It's a
expecting
Wayland Yutani hat.
Yeah. Like,
That's sick.
An umbrella. And a yeet hat.
The
Oh,
Yeet hat
the
is
classic
interesting.
Cookie Monster.
Oh, wow.
Snapback. Not snapback, like fixed peak.
Beautiful. Look at that tactical hood.
Oh, God.
Doomed kiss.
Tom is saying oh god because he knows someone who wears these kind of hats. That's why.
Oh, no, I thought I was waiting for you to click add to cart.
I was very tempted.
Back in the day, that would have been...
I was very
Magic
tempted.
adjacent. Right.
Back in the
Yeah,
day.
it's
Still cool.
Tentacle hood.
Ooh, custom photo print bucket hat.
Yeah, I saw that. I was
Hold
like,
on a
we
minute.
could get our face on a.
Does that blue hat have the text bright little hat house on it, do you think? Or do you think
Oh Lord! Please get that Mr. Bean mask.
Oh, what's the one that says no electricity on it? That also looks quite good.
What, the mask? Oh, this
That's
one.
a Kaiju number 8 mask.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal. No electricity.
I just want
Very
like,
upfront.
Basic black cyberpunk cool sci-fi. I'd wear that.
It's very basic.
this one. Yeah. I just want like.
I already own
Realistic punk rock band. I love that. Slipknot mask.
I already own a Tokyo Ghoul mask, so
I just wanted like Jace's face over like a stocking. That's like auto, like that Mr. Bean one that is now in our basket for some reason.
Oh, wow.
please don't get the Kanye one.
Let's get off this immediately.
I love that ghost on the fucking horse. That's incredible.
Where's the ghost?
It's under. Oh, it's gone now. Is it at the top? It was it was like an AI gen dude on a horse with a hood, and he had a ghost mask on.
Where's that?
There. Medieval Dark series.
Oh yeah, well, that's just Ghost from Call of Duty.
Except it's Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, right?
It's also taking forever to. It's never gone into focus. So this must be the lowest resolution image on this website.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow.
Anyway, what else are you searching?
Windproof and
I'm just
dustproof.
gonna put like anime babes. I just want something. I can't believe we've peaked at Jesus.
Is that Dark Magician Girl?
I thought we peaked at I Love My Wife. So that was pretty good.
Just want the Dark Magician Girl of Chaos shower curtain.
No, we've got a new shower curtain. I'll show you when you come round. Get the Dark Magician Girl fleece. I'll have the Dark Magician
This
Girl
one?
fleece. Yeah.
This 100% legit. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my
God, what?
I bet it's that res as well.
Like what stretched to shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
the perfect gift for
red,
fans.
blurry.
Is it better small? Is it better? Wait, why is that more expensive than? Okay. Fine.
So get you.
Wait, did we do it?
Well, now we got to remove things.
Was that a shark onesie?
That was a shark onesie. Yeah.
You can get rid of the blue eyes rug.
Yeah, okay. That feels
Okay.
like a fair trade.
Okay.
Do not get rid of
Fine.
the I Love My Wife hat.
We're not.
Yeah, or the
It's
Mr.
fine.
Bean mask.
I mean, getting rid of the Mr. Bean mask would put us around 100. So
No, we'd still be over.
To be fair,
Please give these out as prizes on your show, please.
if I wear the Mr. Bean mask, oh my God, can you get those anime tattoos, please?
What?
Oh, wow.
Bottom left. Oh, they've gone now. You've scrolled. They were like anime temporary
Oh
transfers.
yeah. We're already over though.
Nah, it's fine. I think if I wore the Mr. Bean mask, I'd probably not live very long afterwards.
Yeah.
So you can get rid of that.
Okay.
Also, get us off this blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to read below that. We don't need these. Why? Yeah, I was expecting like way more. Way more fucked up.
I think
Way
Temu
more.
is going out of its way to make sure that you can't buy stuff for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird. Right, I'm gonna do one more I'm gonna do one more search for Magic the Gathering, and then we're done. I promise. Tom's gonna edit all of this, by the way.
Yeah, I'll edit it. Don't worry. And also, I might add a little bit in after this where I search in a few days and find 1,000
Everything.
things.
Why does it hate me?
It really does hate you.
I'm a first-time Temu user. Oh well. Okay.
Do you want to go through everything that's in the cart?
Yeah, we need to get it down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yep. Okay.
Here we go.
So we need to get rid of about £6 worth of stuff, which will
Just
probably
get rid
be
of the Mr. Bean mask. Because
But it's big sale.
Yeah, and
All
I'm
right, get
worried.
rid of
I'm worried that we might run out if we
get rid of the blue eyes rug then.
Oh, the blue eyes will go so
Oh,
hard.
but it's,
Okay.
yeah,
cool.
it's so good. Oh wait, hold on. What about the stretched skeleton desk mat? That would put
I would
us-
rather get rid of the giant boobed anime woman with a drink mat over
Yeah, but that's got untap upkeep draw on it.
Yeah, that's got that's Magic the Gathering.
That's true. That's
connotations.
actually Magic the Gathering stuff on it.
Vorinclex has to stay. Vorinclex
Oh
absolutely
wait,
has to stay.
Vorinclex is the name of the supplier.
It's direct from Vorinclex.
It's from
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Can you go on their store?
Oh yeah. What's in the Vorinclex store?
Just click on the sleeves, just like you.
And then
Direct from Vorinclex,
Solid.
quality assured. What?
No way. Oh, okay.
Pokemon
Okay,
MTG card sleeves, adults only. This is not Tom.
Can you demonstrate to us?
By pressing yes.
Oh, is that
That
it?
one, I was going to say, that one wasn't as bad as the one that we've
No.
got added.
It's Endless Sun
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah, we've done way worse.
Yeah. It's not
Okay.
bad.
But yeah, this is just a supplier, I guess.
Why are they called
Vorinclex?
Vorinclex?
It's a great name.
So this vendor sells from Vorinclex. Okay, weird. All right, we cut all this.
We have to keep that.
I love
Oh, yeah, we're
the
keeping
thought
these.
that Vorinclex is just a big weeb and he's like hoarding all these anime sleeves.
So I think we get rid of
This-
Mr. Bean.
No.
Yeah, 'cause I think if I put that on and breathe
hold on.
in, I might pass
We've
away.
got to keep the
What about
Gyat
Gyat
Hunter.
Hunter?
No, gotta keep that. We've got to keep that. That's going to stay.
Actually, I
Vorinclex.
wouldn't mind losing. You could lose the polyester shirt because I hate it. I hate how they feel.
Where's the polyester shirt? Wait, hold on. I think
wait,
there's only
that's
4
polyester.
left of that, though. There's only 4
Yeah.
left.
No, the men's Grim Reaper, like, eh.
Yeah, I would
It's
rather
that
get rid
all over
of.
print, and it's like, eh.
The fucked up dog playmat's quite good though.
And it's got all the
perfect.
steps as well, just in case you forget.
This is like when you've
There's
got a
there's
deck
enough
and you're
mats
like
here for a
102
game,
cards.
Yeah,
I'm kind of a bit like I there's a part of me that wants to say, do we need 2 Angel versus Devil mats? But the answer is yes.
Yes.
So
yes, we do. I think we cut the chic striped ninja arm sleeves for women.
They're only
takes off
£1.30.
£1. That
only
only takes off
£1.30.
£1. That's not enough.
Such a good
It's
deal.
not enough. It's such a good deal.
We can cut
Such a good
those.
deal.
We can cut those and Mr. Bean, and then it would be perfect.
No, stop cutting Mr. Bean. Like, I'm worried that
Mr. Bean is a national treasure.
yeah, Mr. Bean needs to stay. I think that's that's non-negotiable. The blue Grim Reaper shit. I feel like everyone is on board with that being removed.
I was going to say the blue eyes, but
We can cut blue eyes.
Nah, it's too expensive.
But now we got to find £7 worth of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine. Just buy another one. of the
another
mats.
Jesus playmat.
Buy another
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
play.
This is when you won't be able to find it ever again.
Another Jesus playmat and another pair of arm warmers.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, go on then. £5 shirt, baby.
If she don't hock to her,
Talk to her.
I don't want to
want
talk to her.
That's so
Wow.
good.
Please get
get
me
it.
the. I'm very vulnerable right now. If any goth girls would like to take advantage of me.
Literally, that's just a text layer on a shirt, and they're charging £7.50 for it.
That's one of the more expensive items that we've been looking at today.
Yeah.
And it was only down from £18. So
The I Eat Cement
It would
one
take
is
us to
actually
100.
unironically very good.
it's not what I thought.
It's not
Oh,
my
wow.
fault you thought I was normal. You've had more than enough time and plenty of clues to figure that
It's
out.
not even that good.
It's a
not
lot of
even that
words to
cursed.
say nothing. The I Eat Cement one is
that.
phenomenal.
Oh yeah, please get that.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
I feel like that's stolen from someone though. That might be Dogecore or
Oh
something.
no!
Oh, is it? We like
Oh,
those.
your mom
shit.
is my Wait, your mom is my cardio. Your mom is my cardio.
Where's that?
It was in the cart. It was when you added it. It came up.
Oh, did it? Oh, I didn't see it.
That was so good.
Your mum is my
Your
card.
mom is right. Cardio.
Oh, a hat now. Hold on. Now we're talking. Why is
I like
it
it
so
in pink.
easy to find? Why is it
Oh,
so
I like-
easy to find hats that say your mum is my cardio on it, but near impossible to find anything with Magic the
Yeah,
Gathering?
Magic the
on?
Gathering related. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that. That's good. Get that in black.
I like it in red. Oh, I like it in pink.
You can't read the text in red.
Oh yeah, that's fair. All right, forget Blackburn.
Oh man, that's amazing.
We've gone over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get rid of the I eat cement chat.
Get rid of the I eat cement because
yeah.
that's definitely stolen.
Yeah.
And then we've
Apparently, it's a meme.
I
It's a
mean,
meme
most of
where
this stuff
a
is
cat
stolen.
eats cement.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, if
That
it's a
makes
meme,
sense.
we can keep it.
But I feel like your mum is my cardio is probably not a meme.
I would unironically wear the I eat cement
just
shirt.
truth.
I think it's great.
I think the I eat cement shirt is really, really good.
Your dad is my cardio. Can you get that, please, instead?
I love. There was your mom is my cardio, but it was in the style of the what's it called? The club. What's it? Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Brain.
what's it called?
Anti-social social club.
Oh,
That's it.
antisocial.
Yeah, that's really good. Could you get a play set of your dad and your mum is my cardio hats, and then when we show up to play,
There's
to play
no
on your
way.
show, we all wear hats that say your mum is my cardio.
There's no way this stuff shows up in like a week. Like this stuff is all.
It says
I
5
mean, that
business
says
days on
5
the
days.
website.
Yeah, but like we'll see.
I believe in Temu. It won't let us down.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh no, don't do that. Oh god. All right, Dad. So
God,
we've got 2 your mum is my cardio hats. A dark
really well
magician
for
girl anime fleece blanket, which features the biggest boobed dark magician girl I've ever seen. A Mr. Bean knitted face mask. A I love my wife.
It's not knitted. It's printed on that gross fabric that they just run through a printer.
Yeah, it says I knitted mesh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hand knitted.
This horrible
AI
blue Grim
generated.
Reaper Gen A shirt, a Grim Reaper mouse mat, which is so big the art is stretched in like 2 different directions. A anime girl mouse pad with incorrect turn phrasing on it. Slivers playing poker, which is actually probably the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Really good.
Legitimately coolest thing that we've got.
Really good.
Art sleeves that we thought were funny because they were called Vorinclex, but not knowing that Vorinclex is just the name of the company. Tom wanted ninja arm sleeves for women.
Fantastic.
And then a Gia under shirt. This one because the dog is like.
I think someone prompted it with both a cat and a dog.
Yeah, it just pets.
That dog is like questioning its existence.
Yeah.
Which is great. A potentially AI generated proxy of all donations that someone has then just stolen and put on a blanket. And then two of the best playmat I've ever seen in my life of Moist Critical as Jesus.
We peaked so early. We peaked too early.
Fighting the devil from the Bible.
Wait. Are they fighting or are they teaming up?
It's good. Yeah, is this a predator
bicep?
My
That
brother.
is phenomenal. That really is phenomenal.
Cool.
Do you not just want to like chuck another one in? Another Jesus playmat.
Yeah, exactly.
Just free. So
Round us up to 108.
Everyone in the pod, but one person has it.
That's great.
Oh my god.
We did it.
Sick.
Speaking of sick, Sicko Zone Hall of Fame.
It's time.
And we
This
have
is
2
I was gonna say,
entries.
this is where we'd have theme music if we were a professional.
Yeah, so the Sicko Zone Hall of Fame is where we have the wettest and the wildest cards in Magic the Gathering. And today we have 2 brought by our wonderful guests. So we've got a double episode for you. Do you want to pop open the first one?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I want to see Jake's.
So-
I haven't seen his yet.
Sam has brought us...
Did you send me Scryfall links?
No, they're in the doc. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It's like
Trying to be organised. Sam has brought us...
Wait, I'm not there yet, brother. Like, you need to give me a second.
We're so
I'm clicking
close.
I'm clicking like 80,000 tabs.
Sam
No, like you need to like you need to hold back. 1 second.
Don't you have the notes open on the second screen?
I closed it. I got really excited about Temu being dog shit. Sam has bought
us Animate Wall.
Yeah.
I
Great
love
card.
this card, man. Are you kidding me? It's so good. The art's incredible.
There we go.
There we go.
Animate Wall from
Did it.
Look at it.
Revised?
Look
Is
at
that the
his
first one?
face.
I just love it so much. I can't tell if like the wall has already been animated and the woman to the right is like sort of repulsed and is like kind of just being like, this is this is a horror beyond my wildest expectation. I can't deal with it. It's so good.
So
and
this
also
is from Alpha.
target wall
Yeah, this
cannot,
is- yeah,
can
it's
now
Alpha.
attack. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. They've never changed the art for this card because they got it in one.
I love target wall's power and toughness are unchanged, even if its power is 0. I love that. That's great.
It's so good.
Yeah, is she animating the wall?
Or is
Yeah, I
she
think so. Like,
or is she
away
repulsed
from
by
the
the
wall?
wall? Yeah.
So my thought there is I don't feel like the wall would have startled her because you're going to see that coming.
Well,
You know.
what if the face
Unless
popped
it
in
was
on
like a trap
yeah,
card, you know?
exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just trying to work out when they were like target wall can attack, and it looks like it was 4th.
4th edition.
They're just
They were
like-
just like nah.
We've worked out words. We don't need this anymore.
Enchant
they,
wall
though?
as well.
Yeah.
I,
weird.
I'm sad to
Target
say
wall.
that I don't own this card, but I very, very much want it. So I think the next convention I go to, I'm going to try and find like an old like one of the old school versions of it because it is just phenomenal.
I owned a copy of this card in my Doran deck because that deck had a bunch of walls in it, and it came out. This card came out very quickly because it's terrible.
One thing that I'd also like to point out that not very many people notice is it has arms and a foot as well. I don't know if you can
The
see on
foot
the
is
left
odd.
side.
I have
Yeah,
not been
I
able to
don't
look
like the
away
foot.
from the foot. It's kind of freaking me out a bit.
The foot is making me sad.
It's like Monty Python vibes. The foot. It looks like the foot that comes down and
yeah. yeah.
And also, last thing that I'm going to say on it as well, I do feel like the woman in the bottom right hand corner was an afterthought, and they sort of they felt like the art was finished, and then someone's like, no, it needs something else.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's no background. There's no like.
Yeah, that is weird.
There's no like setting. They're just in the void.
Yeah, it's because you all attention needs to go on the wall. That's what needs to happen.
So weird.
I also wonder, do you reckon he did another foot and he was like, nah, I hate this, and he just covered it in black?
It's just like, no, this is too much.
It's like,
Came
oh
to
no,
a
I fucked
second
it up.
foot.
It's 6 toes.
Dan Fraser was just like, no, this is too weird. I draw the line at too weird feet.
I love his little dumpy arms as well. It's great.
Yeah, that's my contribution to the Sicko Zone Hall of Fame. It's one of my favorites.
That's good.
Thank you. We need to find a place for it. Tom, what are you thinking?
What's our yardstick now? Is it still?
God,
is it still?
It might be Bone Dancer still. Was it Bone Dancer? No, it was
Sorrow's Path was the
Sorrow's
old one.
Path.
Yeah, I think it's better. I think it's weirder than Sorrow's Path. The art carries it a long way.
Can you show me the Sorrow's Path?
Oh God, yeah.
So this was Amy from War Room.
Oh, that is weird.
Wow.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dragon waiting patiently to cross the bridge.
Yeah.
There is so much
Hey,
going
isn't
on.
that the end of Act 1 in Baldur's Gate?
very, very much. Yeah. Basically, this guy is just like the robe, the fit on this wizard is fantastic.
I don't know if it's better than this. I think that's phenomenal.
Yeah, I think it's getting to this point now where it's like we've done it again where our measuring sticks make no sense and we can't just throw everything in. I think it is weirder than Piss Guzzler.
I'll take that.
I think it's probably weirder than Festival Cool Jester Guy.
Yeah, it's weirder than Murfolk Assassin.
It's weirder than like.
Yeah. I think it's
Primal
weirder than
Dark's-
Giant.
yeah.
I think it's weirder than. Is it under Shahrazad?
Ooh.
Yes, probably.
Or see, I know. I think it's weirder than a Meat Boy Changeling because a Meat Boy Changeling is just about the art,
Yeah.
and this art is
I love
weirder.
that one. That was a great card.
Yeah.
such a
The
little
text
guy.
on Animate Wall is wild with the even if it's 0.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Yeah, Alpha Animate Wall.
That is a great card. Like, in
Yeah,
general.
the art's so good.
a little weirder.
I think it is.
I don't think it's weirder than Sorrow's Path. I think Sorrow's Path is weirder. Than
Yeah, Sorrow's Path is insane. I think it's under Shahrazad.
I don't know. I think it's weirder, but
You think it's weirder than Shahrazad?
yeah. Well,
My guy, Shahrazad makes you play a separate game of Magic the Gathering.
yeah, but the
That
art's
is
rad.
weird.
The art is very cool.
Yeah.
And we've put. I
Yeah.
mean, we need to reorder the list because
We need to go back and we only did it recently and it's already way out of whack.
I'll go below Shahrazad if you. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
where
think
you
it's weirder
feel
than
in your
Jack
heart.
Park.
I'll take it.
Goes.
Yes. The funniest thing about the Sicko Zone Hall of Fame is me and Tom submit the worst cards. Everyone else typically submits Animate the Wall. I'm just making absolute headaches for me when it comes to. Your name is now Sam Manasplaining.
Yeah, I'll take
Right.
it.
Okay.
That's what you're in down as in my phone. So
Oh, right. Cool. And
You should
then-
stick these in like a tier list or something. It might make it a bit easier.
Yeah, we should really do that. We should really
that's
rank
a
Then you
good
them.
can then you can have like S ranks and stuff.
Oh, that is a good idea.
yeah,
And then
we should do that.
it probably would have made it like easier long term. But I do like how like cumbersome this is getting. Like it's quite like the comedic effect of just like a spreadsheet full of the worst cards is just very funny
It
to
is
me.
good, yeah.
And then so I'm just closing my tabs.
So
Ronaldo.
yeah, Jake has brought us Unlikely Alliance, which is
Yeah,
very good.
Oh, wow.
Didn't know this card existed until somebody shoved it in my card market order to like pack out the cards and keep them safe. What a card. What a card. It's so shit.
I love Phil Foglio. His art is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at the little guys. Can you zoom in on the bloke? Because
I
he's
can.
he's very small.
Wow.
That's actually incredible.
What's going on in the background?
I think
It's like a
they're
marriage
married.
of it's like a marriage of convenience, right? Like it's
Yeah.
so like this is like the mum and dad of the orc Cyclops, and then
This is
yeah, it's very good.
target non-attacking, non-blocking creature. Gets
Pointless,
zero.
so bad,
Yeah. Wow. That's
like
so
like
weird.
useless.
That's so strange.
I guess if
Yeah.
it's till end of turn, it would still apply, right? When you attack.
Yes, it's to do it so it's so it can't be used as a combat trick, and but it's bad. Like so, you have to do it in your main phase 1.
Pump.
Go. This guy has a
Pump
big
one
ass.
creature.
Swing out, like, or you do it before they attack you.
Yeah.
Before you attack, or before blocks, make these big block. Yeah, it's basically done so it's not a combat trick.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
use it
it's
as a deterrent.
Yeah, it's just really clunky.
So Phil Foglio did, first of all, he did Frog Tongue, which is a Sicko
Which is
Zone
on my
Hall of Fame
list,
classic.
yeah.
And he did do a card in Double Masters. He did a Chaos
did
Warp.
the Chaos Warp.
Showcase.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's sick.
There
That
are
is
some
cool.
pretty
Okay.
sick ones here.
Yeah,
He's a very good guy. But Unlikely Alliance. Tom, where's it rank?
this is tough. It's very tough.
God, number one. Let's go.
Yeah,
Number
you guys
one
are
is like, yeah. Number one is number one's gonna take a very long time, I think, to be dethroned.
top 5 is really tough.
Yeah, top 5 is nuts.
It's Just do you want to run them through the top 5?
Yeah.
So
bottom up is number 5 is Temerian Fiends. Number 4 is Amnesia.
So they can see.
Fine.
You know me, I love seeing Temerian Fiends.
We have to like look at these cards every fucking episode. Number 5 is Temerian Fiends, which is it's a card that has the word anti on it. So that's gives it quite a high list placement. Very weird. It's also like if I'm pretty sure if it's in your deck and you're not playing for anti, it has to come out of your deck, and therefore your deck is no longer valid.
That's so weird.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So you can basically have a 60 card deck. If you had this in it and it came out, it would make your deck invalid and you'd be disqualified. So that's number 5. Amnesia's number 4 because it looks like this guy's just drank a bunch of nut.
Oh wow. Oh god.
That's why it's called amnesia nut. Terrifying. Number 3 is Elvish Bard Alliances art because look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, that was on number 1 for a really long time.
Yeah.
Until Adam the Gathering submitted Amulet of Quaz, which I'm not going to read. But yeah, Amulet of Quaz is a lot of words and is a artifact for a character that is never featured in Magic the Gathering lore, which is quite funny.
I love that.
And then Camouflage, submitted by Angry Green Jellybean. They submitted it because they've never got this card right. Ever. Like, the text changes on it, like, constantly.
Oh, my God.
To the point where the newest version of it has the most text.
That's so
which
good.
is really funny.
And also, they like Gaussian blurred the art in this one. So
Yeah,
it's just
the
got a
art-
weird fuzz to it.
The art just also got really bad for some reason.
And it's slightly zoomed in.
They zoomed in and made it worse. So Camouflage is a story. So unlikely alliance from alliances. That's nice. Where do we think it goes?
I kind of like it a lot. It's really
it's art and effect. The effect is bad.
yeah. And the art is weird, which puts us around the Mermaid Assassin. But I would argue,
It's higher than Mermaid Assassin.
yeah, Merfolk Assassin is like
Merfolk Assassin.
weird art, weird effect.
Yeah.
It's weirder than Bone. It's weirder than Frog Tongue.
Yep, I agree with
Oh,
that.
is it weirder than Animate the Wall? That's the real question. That's what Jake wants to see.
No.
I think it is. No. Personally. But only because like I played Animate Wall. So I'm like, I get it.
It's not as weird as Charizard, though, obviously.
It might not be. That might be the funny thing is he might beat you by 1.
It's more going on in mine.
There is a lot going on, I'll say.
I would say that the lack of things going on in Animate Wall adds to it. In my opinion.
That is true. It does.
The Black Void, yeah.
It's a different way. It's a different way of approaching it.
Yeah, and that's what I was aiming for this entire time.
I think it's in that. It's in that range though. It's in the 16, 17, 18, 19, like the high teens.
Maybe
Did
20.
Phil Foglio like predict the like ripped like monster mommy craze? Because that orc is like
Yeah, I think his art is just like
she's shredded as hell.
I don't know how to explain it apart from family friendly horny.
Yeah, right.
Like it's weird. Like,
That would
it's
do
just
well on deviant art, like you know.
I think it goes. It might be one above Animate Wall, which is really funny.
That sucks. That's terrible.
That's also really fun. I don't know. It's. I think it's in this range, and I don't know. I just don't know where. I don't know where it would go above. It would go above another Phil Foglio art in Frog Tongue Jatbug.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's above Frog Tongue because the effect is more fucked up than Frog Tongue.
That is true. That is true.
So I definitely think it's in this range. It's just where do we think it goes?
I think you guys should do rock paper scissors.
Oh, here we go.
No, whoa. This is a list of.
This
like,
is science.
This is science.
Yeah. But if they're as good as each other, then we need a tiebreaker.
Because the void on Animate Wall, the little dumpy arms, the lack of the second foot is
the missing second foot. The fact that they went added in. Also, I'd like to point out they changed the art and then went back to the old art.
Did they?
Yep.
Did I miss that?
If you go to have a look at 5th and 6th edition. They changed the art, and then in Masters they were like, "No, we got it right the first time."
Oh wait, there's so many prints of this. Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're like, we nailed it the first time around. We fucked it up.
I mean, yeah, they did. Yeah. Okay. That does add to it.
Oh wow! I mean, Unlikely Alliance has only been printed once. It seems
That's true. Actually,
it's that bad.
Pretty good.
No, they got it right.
All wrong.
Yeah, got it in one.
Oh wow! It's like not legal in anything.
No, Tom, what do you think?
Man,
I think it's one above animate wall.
Tom, where do you think it is?
Now that I wrote animate the wall, I can keep saying animate the wall.
Yeah. We should rock paper scissors for it.
Yeah, I think because I think Animate Wall is useful, has a use.
In what world?
Because you can animate a wall and it does something. It's useful.
I will play a deck where that will come in use. I promise you.
You played it in the deck.
No, I don't have
took
it
it out. No, I put it in Doran, and then took it out because it's so bad.
But you played it.
Yeah. I want to go to bed, so I'm happy to say it's below Animate Wall.
I would also be happy calling it a tie.
Okay.
And have them both be on equal footing.
Wait, I can maybe do something. Well, if I can learn how to type.
I kind of like the idea that me and Jake come on as a group and we both got the same position in the Sicko Zone Hall of Fame.
It is quite impressive that you managed that.
Is it sorted by alphabetical for the card name or alphabetical for the submitter?
True. No, that's not how it's ranked.
No, I think he means by like the 19th place. Which one's first?
That's a good point. I'm not entirely sure. Can I just do this?
Can you merge them into one cell?
Still in this.
That's what I was going to do. Yeah. Select merge. So merge all.
No, that's going to merge all the cells.
There we go.
I was going to merge the whole thing.
Animate Wall.
Merge vertically?
Let's do it.
No, that makes Animate Wall.
The document wants it to be Animate Wall. I'm just saying.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to highlight
it and then put afterwards joint place.
I love that we've made this difficult.
It's going to break all your. I guess will there be no 20th place? Is that how you do a joint?
We need to go to the council and work out what the
we made this really
Sickos
difficult.
themselves.
I'm really proud.
We need to go to the council and work out what the ruling is.
We have to take it before the Sickos.
Far too complicated.
I'll take that.
Cool.
Wow.
Did you know only 25% of you are subscribed on YouTube? That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Please drop us a follow.
Go subscribe.
Please subscribe.
We need this.
We need this. Please.
Big things coming.
Big things coming. Next episode is our 1 year anniversary. So I need to plan for that. Yeah, we've been doing this a whole ass year.
Can't believe it.
That's wild.
It's terrifying. We'll have some news next episode, and then maybe a guest. Well, I need to plan stuff and ask people. I also just spent £100 Temu, so there's going to be nothing special happening next episode.
Yeah.
So,
Are we going to show that off next episode?
Yeah, the haul. You got to show the haul.
if stuff shows up at yours, yeah,
It's
you
our
can show off.
birthday. It can be the birthday present.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can show stuff off for sure.
Oh my god,
that's
so
awesome.
good.
I'll tune in for that.
Sam, Jake, where can people find you? This is your last chance to plug stuff.
I think
Manasplaining.
Manasplaining MTG on YouTube, Manasplaining everywhere else.
We will leave links in the description
Oh,
below.
we need like
Everywhere.
Handsome.
Go and subscribe to them. Go and watch them.
Yeah.
Go and watch all the videos. Go back to the start. Start from the beginning. Work
Don't
your
start
way
from the
up.
beginning.
Start
Start
at the most
from the
recent.
latest one and work your way backwards.
Yeah, do that. But then when a new one comes out, skip to the new one and yeah.
Yeah.
Watch the ones with us on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on
yeah.
2. They're incredibly short, and I think I play about 8 cards combined across 2 episodes.
Yeah, tell me how much this is in CDH.
Yeah.
Tell me how playing a Reliquary Tower is in CDH. I'm about to remove myself from that post on Instagram because I get like 20 notifications like every minute, and I'm just like, oh.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. I just love the fact
ignore
that,
'em.
like, people give me this, like, reputation for being, like, not a cutthroat deck builder, but, like, a very, value engine-driven deck builder. And on 2 of, like, the biggest camera games I've played, I think I've played a combined, like, less than 10 cards, which is really funny.
But in the latest one that's coming out soon, you do
There's
play
more
more.
cards.
You play at least 2 cards, I think. Which
Yeah,
is exciting.
yes, which is quite good. Tom, where can people find you?
You can find me here in 2 weeks, or you can find me on Overfiend everywhere with an X. This is weird. We don't normally do this.
Yeah, I was just being nice.
Oh, okay,
Aw,
cool.
I like that.
Yeah, if you want to see me shouting about Beyblade, go on. Find me on Blue Sky.
Yeah, we should look at. I wonder what Beyblade's like on Temu.
Oh, there's
probably
loads. They're
really
fake.
bad.
Probably won't come up with
Yeah.
anything for you, to be honest, because you want
I can
it.
check. I'll check, and it'll just be like not related products whatsoever.
Yeah.
It'll probably be Magic the Gathering products.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, this is what the Magic the Gathering products are.
I feel like your mum's deck is my cardio.
Now hold on a minute.
That's spicy. This has been episode 25 Magic Castles podcast. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.